if you're wondering where the music is, it's like this.
Huh?
So like, I don't know why it does this. So during like you know like how games when you have that startup menu, you always have like a bunch of music in it sometimes.
Oh, I don't have the audio on.
Well, in
Um,
this game, this music for the startup menu is just like a few seconds, and then it goes completely quiet.
yeah. Well, I don't listen to the audio over YouTube, so.
Get soon time. Okay, leagues are taken care of. 3, 2, 1 for the recording. Okay, sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. I was trying to get all the links taken care of. I know Clark and Kane have been asking me to get those startup screen things, that what you call them.
Yep.
I know both of y'all have been asking me to do that for a while. But we're gonna be doing a bunch of dueling today. I want to take it a little easy after doing a lot of that whole 12-hour stream yesterday, which I had a lot of fun with. So I'm gonna take maybe I'll stream for like 2.5 hours or just 2 hours. You'll see. Let's see. Got my blue eyes, which I got for the password, and my trusty red eyes.
Oh, it is Kano.
Is that you, Abby?
Voice sound like a nabe?
Oh. I thought that was Abby. Hi, Kane.
Alright. Did I get my message?
Just now, yep. You're just finding so many creative ways of killing me. 10 out of 10, I love it.
Worth the wait.
Yep, it was very worth the wait.
Oh. How long were you on voice?
Just for a few minutes.
Right, because I just saw it, just echo was, and he's like, oh wait, they're actually in the call. Oh, okay. Right, either way. Abby did say she'd be busy tonight, so she might not be on with us, but we'll wait and see.
That's fine.
That's just that's stuff to do still.
Yep, especially after all that Halloween.
Yeah. You stay there because it'll fall over. I don't want that to happen. You see the generator in the background?
Yeah, I saw it. Godzilla's approaching the
I'm a
generator.
I'm a generator. I'm a generator. I'm a generator. Oh, that was ridiculous. Oh, what's happening, Tarkman?
Not a whole lot.
Must be one of those lazy Fridays that we're all having.
I ain't having a lazy Friday. I'm fucking busy.
True.
Like, if I hadn't realized, if I hadn't remembered about the thumbnails when it came into war, I would have done it a little bit then. I would have, but I never thought about it. And I spent like over an hour moving pallets on the forklift I did, so I couldn't make it there. That's when I actually texted you back at it, saying I'll get it done in a while. I was on the forklift and I said that. So yeah, could have got done much sooner.
But hey, you're here at least.
Well, look at it this way, it might have not turned out the way it did if I did it at a different time. You know what you need to do one day, Nintendo?
What?
You need to do a community post and post all the thumbnails that I've made for you.
You know, I really should do that someday.
Yeah, these shows to everybody that actually needs to do it for you, not you.
I'm not the one. I don't think I'll. Ah, fudge, I forgot to hit the R button.
What?
I was about to say, I never said I ever made the thumbnails.
You never said anything. That's the thing.
That's true.
You just get quiet about it, you know?
Maybe I'm secretly trying to build up all the thumbnails and finally announce that you're the one that's been making all of them.
Yeah, you like do it down the road in a year's time. Just to let you know, it's for over a year. Every thumbnail you've seen from my stream has been from Game Channel.
You're making
And
crap.
everyone would be like, wait. And everyone would be like, what the hell? Really?
Oh yeah, you still do an incredible job on each of them.
Ah, thank you. I can bet.
Yep, and each of them have always given me a good laugh.
That's actually really hard, yeah. For some reason, I always find a way to use your logo in the one way or the other. So it's like freaking Kong ass and can you burn it? Just stuck inside the T-Rex mouth because you have a fear of the T-Rex. It's only fitting to have your logo in the mouth of the T-Rex. Like now I'm thinking again. Now I'm getting the impression of taking a picture of Captain Hook with the crocodile, and it's just like Nintendo with a T-Rex.
Oh shoot.
Actually, I might do that. Yeah, that's Nintendo. I might do that.
Freaking time wizard.
Hey, Kane, I sent you something.
That. Wait. What the hell? Very good. Oh, that's fucking good. That's fucking good. That's fucking good. Oh, that's good. I don't know why I find that so funny, Zach. Well, that's so good. Especially the fourth one. I love the fourth one. That's brilliant. Like the taste of me so much. Please follow me ever soon. Listen me talk for the rest of me. Damn you, Nintendo.
What did I do this time?
Did you not hear what I said?
Not really.
That beats like the taste of me so much. Please follow me ever since. Licking his charm for the rest of me. I blame you, Nintendo. Oh my god, I am sweating, I am. What the hell? I need to go get some water.
Must be hot
So
over
glad,
there.
Jim. Guess it's not be. It's not supposed to be this warm. It's not. It's November. It's supposed to be cold. I think. Yeah. Yo. I just can't stop looking at that second picture you sent me, Zach. Dexter.
True.
Oh, damn. Fucking multitasking. Wow.
Ah, shoot.
Now what?
Someone had a penguin warrior in their hands. If it were to
We need
be...
to get a bogan on. Huh? We need to get a bogan on it.
You're right, I can't do anything this whole turn. And I gotta sacrifice something.
You sacrifice Nintendo? I'd very much appreciate that.
Finally, Kang gets rid of me once and for all.
I gotta feed you to the crocodile.
No, that's just dark.
What?
Nothing. I said nothing.
You didn't get the reference?
Something about feeding me to a crocodile?
Yeah, you didn't get the reference?
No, not really.
Oh my god, you know. God dang it.
I have not seen that Lake
Lake Plastic.
Lake
Lake Plastic.
Yeah, Lake Plasty.
Lake. Lake Placid.
Lake Placid.
It's actually good. Lake Placid. Placid.
Placid.
Placid, yes. It's actually not a bad film. It's actually quite. It's actually. A lot of people like it today.
Do people mostly just call it the crocodile version of Jaws?
Kinda. Kinda, I guess. Although I have to say, you will love the old lady in it, you will. Yeah, are you aware about the old lady in it?
I believe she's the one who raised the big croc.
Yeah, could say that. Betty White, is that her name? That's her name. Betty White. She passed away a few years ago, she did.
Ah.
And a lot of people are like trying to remember her legacy and all this stuff. And a lot of people were talking about it before in that film because, well, let's just say if you watch it, you'll know what I'm talking about, you will. Let's just say Nintendo. She's not your typical old granny. Let's just say that, right? You can hear me, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Basically, the sheriff said something to her, and she just turned around to him and said, "You can suck my dick, sheriff."
So, people are up in arms about the PS5 Pro not being able to use the same plates as the PS5 Slim. Like, how did people not notice that the Pro has those 3 lines where the Slim has the 1 line? The spacing's different. Well, actually, no, wait, no. I got that wrong. The plates they're the same size, but the problem is that the parts where they attach to the PS5 are different.
I can't say if maybe what's going on with that. I can't.
Hey, Alkin.
Alkin. Okay.
Mushy mushy, how's it going?
Hey, Olkin.
Alright. He's Steve. We can hear him. What's happening?
Nothing much, I can hear you too. My good Irishman.
Don't you mean
Hey, guys,
angry
you can hear me.
Irishman?
Hey guys, you can hear me. That's a force.
Yeah.
What's happening, man?
Well, no, like the thing is, like I can always hear you, I just can't understand you.
Ah.
I
You
don't
can
speak
understand
potato.
me, guys. You can understand me, guys. Yay, we're making progress.
Well then, Kane, try an Irish accent, see if he understands it.
There, get it easy man again.
I
Yeah,
don't think Kane actually speaks Gaelic. I think he knows some words, but I don't think he actually speaks it.
I was saying
No, I
Russian.
I do not know a single word in Russian. I don't.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
Duh.
What?
Yeah, what's yes in Russian?
I don't know.
It's da. Now you know Russian. There you go. And no is niet.
Okay. So what does Russian got to do with? What does Russian language have to do with this?
None.
Just
So-
Nintendo poking.
So I'm gonna be honest with you, real quick, Clark. I'm not gonna spoil anything, but I'm gonna say this: Life is Strange. Wait for a price drop.
Not that good.
It's okay. It's not as good as I'm only in chapter 2, but I would say wait for a price drop, man. Definitely, if you're doing that, definitely do that. Don't splurge on it.
I mean, yeah.
Like
It's art.
the facial animations are like kind of uncanny valley. Like they look like really plastic, and it's just very fake looking. Like the other ones that were made by Don't Nod Entertainment. This is made by a different company. Don't Nod was good. Like it was just Life is Strange. This one, like they're trying to make them have realistic facial expressions, but it just looks like uncanny valley. Not like I'm gonna throw up, but it just looks weird.
That's a good
Sweet.
trouble.
Also, Max's voice actress, like I don't know if she had like bad, I guess direction, but it doesn't seem like it's as good as it should be.
Hey, Epic.
Going on, Epic.
But wait, I'm already here. God damn it, Nintendo.
You're welcome.
All right.
It seems good. If you really want to play it, I definitely would get it. But I'm just like, if you're not rushing to play it, I would definitely wait for a price drop.
I
Based
gotta,
off chapter 1 at least. I mean,
I gotta not go crazy with money this month like I did last month. So.
Yeah, you. Well, you're starting to
Yeah.
start. You were on a spending spree, you did.
Yeah.
I bought 2 games in the last week. One of them was Double Exposure. The other one was the Romancing Saga 2 remake or 3 remake, whatever the fuck it is. So I'm gonna try to take my foot off the pedal with that too.
Yeah, I gotta do some car maintenance stuff, so I gotta chill out. Car is more important than video games.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I'm gonna definitely go through this game and like blast through it as much as I can. But I'm just gonna say like I'm not I'm not as excited to play this as I was as Life is Strange 2. Life is Strange 2 is really good. I really am sad that I sat on that for freaking what, like 6 years.
Yeah.
I have to say, I took a picture of my new paint job, Clark. I'll send, put in the general army now, bear with me.
Well, I commissioned a dude to make me a YouTube short.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, it's when I was playing what's it called? The Last of Us. There's a point that there was a it's The Last of Us remake that came out like last year. There's a point like I picked up like a brick or something like that, and like a bottle was in it, and like when I switched to my gun, the bottle was in that. Yeah, so I commissioned somebody to make me a short for that, and so I should have it by tomorrow, hopefully. But yeah, I'm excited to see how that comes out.
I saw that you added that to your intro.
Yeah. There's a dude I was talking to that literally just one day he's like, "Hey, ask me about my intro." He's like, "I want to make you one." I'm like, "Okay," and he just made me an intro. It's pretty awesome. But that is the clip I'm talking about, though. I called it the Bricktle.
One of these
Pistol brick.
days I gotta actually like sit down and make a proper intro. I just threw mine together.
Yeah,
lifetime point.
Yeah, I was really fortunate that this guy, I guess he just kind of like liked my channel. He liked my vibes because we chatted like a few times before. He's like, "I want to make you an intro," because I asked him to also take the Bricktle clip and like make something out of it, and he never did. He's like, "I'm gonna make you an intro instead." I was like, "That's awesome, man." So that's like I do like the whole starting soon screen and like play music, but like the big thing that I use this for is like I'm about to start right after this ends.
Yeah. Nintendo
Yeah.
needs to do a starting soon screen. For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, both of you have gotten on me about it quite a lot.
I mean, for starters, it can just be something simple. Sometimes, though. It doesn't have to be just something to get you started for the time being, you know? Nothing
Yeah.
crazy. Let me see. Find this picture of my car.
Well, I also
There,
think it just
yeah.
depends. If you're just gonna start a stream and just go, I don't really think you need one super duper bad. But if you're gonna like leave your screen up, be like, I'm gonna put up posts, I'm gonna do this and do that. You're gonna be up for like 5-10 minutes before you start. Then a starting soon screen is definitely worth it.
Which is what he does. Because he doesn't officially start until all of his posts are done and all that stuff.
Yeah, what I used to do is I used to just be on mic and be like, okay, guys, blah blah blah. I'd be talking in the chat, be like, oh, I'm just posting stuff, and I used to do that. And I'm just like, that must be boring. Nothing in the background. It's like if you have a
It's not
capture
everyone
card, you
with
really
the
should do a
mic.
starting soon screen.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. The difference with that, you know, being able to have an intro on OBS or whatever, compared to just going live on the PlayStation.
Yeah, PlayStation can be kind of annoying sometimes.
PlayStation, it's more simple, but you have less tools to work with, let's just say.
Well, I think I
Clark, you
told y'all.
posted in your army.
I think I told you all this before. Like, I had a dude who helped me set up my server, my Discord server, and I gave him access to, like, when he goes live on Twitch, it just doesn't at everybody. But the problem is he goes live on his PlayStation, so he'll like literally play for like 30 minutes and switch games, and then go live again, and it's like at everybody, and go live 15 minutes later because it dropped down at everybody, and it's just like, oh my god. So if you guys know anybody who knows how to like set up Discords and shit like that, I really would like to know that because I want to get this guy to stop doing that.
VT did it for Kane.
Seems to be working on it, slowly getting there. Like Nintendo has a automatic an automatic link post he does. Clark has, but mine doesn't seem to work. Actually, I've noticed only mine seems to work for the live stream, not short and standard videos, which is weird.
Yeah. Even the person in charge, I tried to tell them like whenever you post a video to like just post to my channel automatically, but I think they thought I was talking about Twitch, which I wasn't. I was talking about YouTube. But yeah, your vote, like when you like post a video, it's supposed to go on my like shorts and vids channel automatically. But also the guy who set that up is also friends with the guy who I'm complaining about, which is Mr. I change games every fucking 20 fucking seconds.
Yeah, for some reason though, when I post my live streams in your Discord,
Doesn't show the fucking image. Yeah. I don't know how to fix that. If you know anybody who knows how to, I'll give them mod access to fix that because I don't know why it's not doing that for y'all guys. But I did notice that as well. Unless y'all know how to do it right now, I can do it if you give me instructions.
No, I asked DT if he could put me on a walkthrough on how you do all this stuff, but no, he just went quiet and got stuck down to getting the thing working. He did. So just okay.
Because the issue I'm running into right now is like my two main mods. I call them Uber mods because I don't know. I just called them Uber mods when I made my channel. They are not in my server like ever. So it's just
That's handy.
Super duper handy. And anytime I ask the guy who set up my bots to like do the automatic posts, because I asked him like, hey, can you set a timer for the other dude? Because he keeps changing the games and like we're getting like fucking at everybody's like every like fucking 20 minutes. So I can't do that. Apparently you can. He's just lying to me. I think he's trying to defend his friend.
No.
And
I think that's optional. I think that's optional outcome.
Well, I asked him to do that, and he said no. And I said, well, can you just remove the add everybody then? And he said, I can't do that either. And I'm like, you can't remove the add everybody? Really?
No, you can't. That's optional. I know for a fact that's optional.
You can't remove the add everybody whenever somebody goes live?
No, you can't. It's optional if you want to use it or not.
Yeah, so I asked him if he could remove it for that particular person. He's like, can't do that. I was like, oh, could you just remove it in general? He's like, no, I can't change it. I'm like, what the fuck do you mean you can't change it?
Yeah, Alvin, I don't know if it's like, if that is the thing for one guy individual or if it's for everybody. I don't, that's the one thing I don't know.
I think with the options, like it is, like when somebody does like a post or like starting a stream or whatever, there should be like a default like thing that it will also post along with the link, and with that I think it has the @everybody in it, so if you just remove that it should be fine.
I don't have access. I don't have access to the bot. That's the sad thing. So I need to find somebody else to set me up a bot. That can also give me access to it as well.
I have to get DT to set up a new one for me. So I believe I have two in my server now. But whatever one I had, I just couldn't get it to work. And then when I YouTubed it, it wasn't the one everybody was using. It wasn't. So it's just like I can't follow these instructions because it's not the same. It's not the same actual bot. You know what I mean? So it's like different routine or whatever. Yeah. So it was a bit annoying, yeah. But
Well, if y'all can
fairness
talk to ZT and tell him about the
working on it.
whole, yeah, if you don't talk to ZT and tell him about the whole, like when you'll post your link, it doesn't like show like the, because you know, like you'll post the links, whatever, but it doesn't show like the actual like picture of the link. If you can ask him about that, I'll give him mod status on my channel or my server if he wants to help fix that. I'll even get rid of the freaking bots I have right now. We can do new bots. I don't care. I'm just kind of done with these two people because they don't talk to my server. They don't fucking contribute anything. I'm just like, why am I promoting these people if they're not doing anything? You know, if you're part of my community, cool, great, awesome. I'm glad they set it up. At the same time, I just really think I should have people being mods that are actually part of my community.
Give me a sec. Hello, Benjamin Alter. Are you having a nice day? Continue.
Alright. Is it... Alright, so with the @everyone, is it on the shorts and vids, or is it someplace else?
It's ongoing. It's ongoing live. Shorts and vids is just, and that's another thing too, is that I don't typically stream on Twitch anymore. So the going live is when I go live on Twitch. It does @everybody for me and does @everybody for like one other person. But shorts and vids is when I go live or I post a video on YouTube. That's where it posts my video automatically.
It's good to hear, Benjamin. Ah, fudge, time wizard again. Please, 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 please. Dang!
Okay. Yeah, because it looks like really, alright, so for you, you actually add the @everyone because that's a personalized message from you.
Yeah,
And for him,
it does automatically.
it is literally just one guy.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's just for him that he has that. Oh, I guess it does it for everybody on Twitch.
Yeah, so it's like the going live is a Twitch server, which I kind of get how they set it up, but like I'm a mainly YouTube streamer. At the time, I was doing a little bit of Twitch, but I want my going live to be also YouTube on the going live channel. That's why I think I need to throw out the bots and just get somebody else to help me set up a new bot. Because like I said, the people who made it, they're not part of my community much anymore. If I ask them to fix something, they will, but I mean, when you're a mod, I really think you should be part of the community. How can you moderate a community that you're not a part of, you know?
Yeah, I wonder if the bot itself only does Twitch though. Because yeah, it doesn't look like it's working for YouTube content.
Yeah, so the going live bot on the going live channel is only Twitch.
Yeah. And
Alright, guys, I'm not sure if this is a thing, but from experience, I've only seen the likes of Twitch links. They are always at everybody. I've never seen a Twitch link that was not at everybody. And is it that optional? Because I just seen everybody that.
Yeah, it's completely optional.
I
There's a lot
would,
of servers I'm in that have people that go live, and it doesn't have that everybody. It's something I asked them to add, but I'm just kind of like annoyed by the fact that this person keeps going live. Like 20 minutes later, they switch games, add everybody again.
Yeah.
10 minutes later, add everybody again. Oh, they lost internet. 5 minutes later, add everybody again. And it's just, I've come onto my server and saw like 20 missed messages or 20 pings for one person. Of course, like 3 hours. That's annoying.
I would suggest then just removing the bot.
Yeah, I want to remove the bot. I just kind of want to find somebody to make me a new bot that's going to work out for me.
Because I'm looking at the more recent posts, and it doesn't look like anybody from Twitch is really streaming.
Yeah, it's a dude who wants to make fucking affiliate, but he just doesn't really stream a lot, and also he changes his stream every like 20 minutes, which is kind of annoying. But he did help me set up my server when it started, and I'm thankful for that. But at the same time, I'm like, you're not part of my community anymore. Why am I letting you shout out and ping everybody every fucking 20 minutes when you fucking stream?
Yeah, I had to mute your Discord because of that.
Yeah, I do. My Discord's muted as well. I'm like annoyed by it.
Yeah, because
And the only person I know who can fix it literally is his friend, and they're just lying to me, basically saying they can't remove the add everybody. And it's just like, I know you're fucking lying. So I've been asking people, this is like 3 months in the making. I've been asking people who can help me make another bot that does what I want it to do.
Well, all right. So you don't have any control over the bot, right?
No, I can remove it though.
I would suggest just removing it then.
No, sorry. How do you not have any control over the bot if you're the owner of the server? Should you not have access to the bot as well?
So the bot was set up by somebody else in my server with mod access. So I can remove the bot.
Yeah.
I have the choice to remove it, but I don't have access to the bot's commands because it was set up by somebody else and added to the server by them.
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's fucked up.
So
Well, it's pretty normal if you don't know how to set bots. Like it's
I like suggestion for the future. Always have the ability to control your bots, even if you have somebody else set it up.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, why would they? Like, that seems like a fucking leak to me. If I'm gonna be honest, this person is using your fucking server to, and to kind of like do his own personal links and all that. But yeah, you don't have any fucking access to it.
Yeah, because
That
Kane,
seems odd.
Kane, for
Yeah.
for you still have the ability to do stuff with the bot that ZT set up, right?
Yeah, I should. I never looked at it yet, but I did say to ZT that.
do you mind
I would
asking
like
ZT
you
if
to show me.
he's do you mind asking ZT if he has time in the future just setting up a simple bot for me?
It's gonna be a while. I'm just
It's
letting you
fine.
know now,
I don't mind.
because
I can keep shopping around for other people, but I want to find somebody who I know, multiple people that know that I can set up a bot and can also like maybe give me basic instructions of what to do with it.
Yeah, because he's super busy with work, and like Kane's bot has been set up for like about 2 weeks now, and it's still not fully set up yet.
Yeah, I think I've noticed it's actually just when people go live at work, but it's like when Nintendo and Clark goes live, it puts in their channel link, but for some reason when I go live, it puts the stuff in the bot and not my link.
Oh my god, dude.
Oddly enough.
You know what happened? He told me he couldn't remove the fucking at everybody, and then he removed the at everybody for me, but not for the person I was asking to remove it from. So when I was going live, it would like just post my link, but wouldn't say at everybody. But whenever the other dude went live, it would say at everybody. I was like, what the fuck? Like, this is my server. Why would I give him the opportunity to have at everybody? It was so
That's what I
fucking
said.
stupid, dude.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. Sounds like a leech.
just remove the bot. It's not even worth it right now.
All it's
It's-
doing is fucking you. It's doing nothing for you, but it's just fucking benefiting him. And he doesn't
Yeah.
think he's putting any effort into your fucking server in terms of you. So yeah,
And-
do a Clark test. Do a Clark test.
From the looks of things, he hasn't even been going live at all recently.
Where's the bot at? It's the stream cord. What do I remove for that?
Is it the QOTD bot? Is that
That's
it?
question of the day, I'm assuming.
Oh. Is it a
Dude,
hidden bot?
Let me see. Because it just says stream cord. Like, that's the one I need to remove. I just don't know which one it is.
How many bots do you have, all good?
I think like 3 or 4.
If you have a bot in your server, there's gotta be a channel or something for it.
It's gotta be the stream cord bot.
Is it in my... Do you see it?
No, I don't.
Yeah, because it says stream cord, but I just know which bot it is.
Because I'm looking, because if it's a bot, it should be online, but I don't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not seeing it at all. I see YouTube, Earth to Kenny, and Discord.
What is this Discord one?
You want to like right click it. I guess I could. Oh, I guess I could just kick Streamboard, right?
Yeah. Is it like alright, so is it offline?
I have no clue. I don't know how it works. That's what I'm trying to say. Is like I need somebody to come in who knows about bots. Tell me with this.
It doesn't even okay. I'm looking through your entire list
Yeah,
of
I don't see
people
the
online.
Streamboard at all.
I don't see it at all. Unless it's named something else.
Is it possible, Clark, that it's one of them things where like it only shows up to the person that has access to it? Like if you do
No.
not have access to it all?
All bots are users.
Okay, I thought that I did, but it's like,
See, because alright, so the bot itself is controlled through something outside of Discord. Then what it does is when it gets information that it wants to post to Discord, it goes to the bot on Discord, and then usually you have that as a moderator of some sort, and then it will post out to whatever channel that you set it to.
I have to leave this call. I have to shut down my phone. Discord apparently is frozen on my phone. So I can't get a display, so I'm gonna have to shut my phone down. So I'll be gone for a few minutes.
Okay.
Alright. Let's... Maybe it's the Discord? Hold on. I'm just gonna look it up. What is Discord? Oh. Okay. So, I believe Discord itself is just a bot to help people to connect to other servers. And then the YouTube one, obviously that would have nothing to do with Twitch. And then question of the day bot. So, like, where the hell is this bot? Oh. Never mind. I don't even know why I'm talking because Alkin left. I thought that was Kane that left.
Yeah, Kane left for a few minutes.
Kane's still here. It was Alkin that left.
But then Kane said that he was the one that...
But Kane just left. The one that left earlier mid-conversation was Alkin. Alright.
By the way, Benjamin, if you're still here, if you want to chat about some Yu-Gi-Oh, let me know.
Make sure you subscribe.
get to summon my favorite monster card.
I'm gonna chuckle if Valkyrie goes live. I'll jump on a stream and be like, why the hell did you leave? We were having a conversation.
Okay. Ooh, got another one. Ah, keep freaking forgetting to hit the freaking R button.
Well, stop doing that.
Yes, indeed. You would think I would have gotten it through my head. Apparently I don't. I could summon Blue Eyes right now, but I don't want to risk it. Let's see, are you going to switch your freaking defense, high defensive card into attack mode to attack my face down card? Or are you going to play smart? Knew it. Come forth, blue eyes, white dragon!
Reminds me. I had to make an appointment because I needed an oil change on my car.
How expensive is your car?
What do you mean?
Like the oil stuff, like all that kind of stuff?
Oil is about $80,
That's a lot.
and it is, but then I'm good for around 6 or so months. Like they say that you're supposed to change your oil every 3 months, but you don't. Because they're like, change it every 3 months or 5,000 miles. Wait. Yeah. every 5,000 miles. But if I were to change it after 3 months, I'd only use up 1,000 miles, and like they would change the oil and it'd be still clean. So, so I just wait until the miles come up, and that takes me about 6 months to do. Because if I went by the little tag that they gave me, I was supposed to get my oil changed in April. And it's November. I remember next week, Wednesday, I got my VA appointment. Gotta be there for that. Talk to my primary care, talk to my pharmacist about stuff to help me quit smoking.
That's good for you.
So later on in November, I'll be quitting smoking.
Are you going to do the cold turkey?
No. Oh god, no. I couldn't do that. I think the best I've ever done cold turkey is about 3 days. Hey, Jason.
Hi, Jason.
Because, yeah, I have two big addictions. Caffeine and nicotine. And nicotine is, like, a huge one for me. Hey, Kane.
Is he back in?
Yeah. Just doing his millennial pause.
That was a bit worrying.
What,
Oh.
did your phone freak out?
No, you know when you sign into Discord there on your computer, you get that like white image of Discord in the circle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just got that. I did. Just stayed stuck on it. I did. But everything else was working fine. It was. I think I have too much shit on my phone. I need to get rid of it. A lot of it.
You need a new phone, period.
Nah. I don't. One thing that's going to annoy me is I have to, if I do get a new phone, I have to find out how to transfer everything that's on this phone to the other one.
Oh, it's super easy.
Is it? Okay, I've never done it before.
By the way, Kane, Jason's in the chat.
Hi, Jason. Sorry, I don't have the stream up. I don't, so I can only go by voice call. But hi, thanks for joining us again.
Like,
doing good. Sorry,
all your applications and stuff are saved to your Google account.
Okay.
So as soon as you turn on your new phone, like the first thing you do is log into your Google account, and then it re-downloads all the previous applications. And then for your other stuff, you just like you should have a Samsung account. If not,
I think I do.
If not, you can get a free one. And then you just you set up your Samsung account, and then when you get your new phone, you log into your Samsung account, and then it asks you to transfer all of your stuff over from your old phone. You just have to make sure that the two phones are right next to each other.
Yeah. I believe when I got my laptop, my gaming laptop, it was doing that was for my other laptop. It was asking to sync everything it was.
Yeah, well...
Weird though, but it did. I said, no, you don't have to think anything, it's fine. But either way. Yeah, I'll have to look into that, I will, because I probably will get a new phone with it around the year. Because I bought this phone in January or February 2020.
Apparently Jason said he's also done the cold turkey So,
Oh.
do you know anything about the cold turkey thing with smoking, Kane?
Pretty sure I know what you're referring to, but it's just the way you're describing it is confusing me. If that makes sense.
Cold turkey is when you just abruptly stop smoking.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
Well done.
I'm not doing it.
Yep.
No,
Jason.
Jason.
Like Jason said, he did it 5 months ago, and I bet he's still hurting from it.
Off it for years, and it'll still be at you. Years.
I know both my dad and my my dad and my brother-in-law did the cold turkey.
It's really hard. I mean, it's really hard for me. Apparently, all of my friends could quit cold turkey, and it's not an issue with them.
See, I don't quite buy that. I don't back when people say that because there's a lot to it, you know. Like it's quite shit. So I just don't buy the fact that people can say, I just gave it up, no problem. It's like, no, you have to be like really thinking of a lot of shit to put you off it, you know, when
Yeah.
you get a craving for it.
You have to do a lot to keep yourself busy. Because
Well,
yes, yes, you do. Because if you
No,
just
no.
sit there, every time that you have a minute to yourself, you just think, oh, I can go for a cigarette right now.
yeah, see, that's what I was gonna say. Yeah, you can keep yourself busy all the time, but it's like there's that one time of the day that is always gonna fight you, and that's when you finally put the feet up and get ready for bed. Because you know, even those 5 minutes are ridiculously tempting. They are for anything. I'm not just saying smoking, but for anything, you know. Because yeah, you have to keep yourself occupied, as you said. But it's like you have that moment to relax and lie down, to doze off. That one moment can be the time of the day, it can, Clark, you know? That's what I'm trying to say. It's fucking hard. It's not easy.
This reminds me of that time when
Uh,
Goofy smoked.
Yeah, you would. All right, so nicotine it's a mind-altering drug. It helps calm you, which is funny because it actually like raises your blood pressure and stuff like that. But like it helps calm you, and it's highly addictive, like really, really, really addictive. So yeah, I have a hard time kicking the habit, and the only way that I know that actually somewhat works for me is Chantix. And what that does is a medication it blocks the receptors that usually take in the nicotine. So I can smoke all I want and it's not going to do anything. So yeah, it just kind of makes it a little bit easier for me to like quit eventually, because like I'll be smoking for a couple of weeks and it doesn't really do anything at all. And then I just have to get over the habit of not smoking, which is good to be rough because every time that I have a spare moment, I'm either outside having a cigarette or when I'm sitting here at my desk, I'm vaping.
Are cigars and cigarettes basically the same thing?
You don't really smoke cigars.
Hmm.
Cigars,
You don't hit it.
yeah, cigars you taste.
That's weird. Most of the time I see people smoke them.
No, it looks the same, but it's not.
No.
You don't inhale cigars.
Yeah, you just blow
Cigar-
it back out.
Cigar smoke is extremely harsh. And it doesn't have as much nicotine. Whereas, so like, I smoke because I crave cigarettes. People smoke cigars because they just want to.
Yeah, Ethan smokes cigars.
Yeah. And he's not a smoker. He's not like addicted to cigars.
Yeah, just the odd time. But he like he really likes them, but yeah, he doesn't. He's not on them a lot.
Well, it's a good thing I never once smoked that once at all in my life.
It only takes one time.
So what does it do to like get you so addicted?
Oh, the feeling you get when you first start smoking, oh, it's the best thing ever.
That reminds me of that one time in Child's Play when Andy starts smoking.
It's just, you feel so calm. It feels fantastic.
Yes, even though it's straight up killing you inside, bit by bit.
But like,
They say
when you,
bad.
so like, when you start smoking, like for instance, when I started smoking, and I would go through a pack of cigarettes in a week. And like I would smoke like I started smoking, it was like twice a day. And then after a while the feeling starts going away, but the cravings exist and they get harder because you want to feel that calming feeling that you get from smoking cigarettes, but you don't feel it anymore. But you just get to the point where you have to have a cigarette because if not, then you get like pissy and, you know, not fun things happen. So
It's like when some people say you need a drink.
yeah,
A little bit of alcohol kind of just numbs the nerve or whatever, and it kind of takes you out of reality a little bit, like, you know, and yeah.
like the only time I get the calming effect from cigarettes now is when I have my first cigarette in the morning. Otherwise, the rest of the time that I smoke is just so that I can get rid of the craving of nicotine.
Jason says he craves some vaping.
Vaping. He craves vaping.
What's vaping?
Other smoking.
Ah,
It's a different form of nicotine intake where you basically smoke an electronic cigarette, and it's like water vapor mixed with like this nicotine stuff and like some form of oil, and all that you release is water vapor, but you still get the effects of nicotine, although they're also a lot stronger than cigarettes. Like the vape that I have right now is a 30 milligram vape, which is pretty powerful.
People say it's worse than cigarettes now, don't they, Clark?
Each are equally as bad.
Yeah, because Huckleberry used to be on cigarettes, he did, then he went on to vape. And he was on the vape for a while. So was his missus, I believe. And they got word that, you know, somebody died from vaping, which, you know, you're always going to, when something new comes out, you're always going to hear it had an effect on somebody in a bad way. And now they're back on the cigarettes again, they are. They just dodged that straight away.
I do both because I prefer smoking cigarettes, but I like to vape because I can do it inside. Like when I'm doing a long stream, like if I were just strictly smoking, like about every hour I would have to go outside and have a 5-minute cigarette break. But if I'm vaping, I could just sit inside and then just hit my e-cig whenever I need it.
Clark, and Clark, because you're vaping, you might actually just say to yourself, I'm only going to have one whip of it. Where it's not like a cigarette where it's like, I need to finish this.
No,
You know, kinda like-
vaping's pretty bad for me because I'll just sit there and just keep hitting it.
No,
Like,
but
where-
you know
where-
what I'm saying.
Whereas like a cigarette, I have one cigarette and then like that's 5 minutes taken away out of an hour, and then like after an hour I go out and have another cigarette. But when I vape, I can just do it whenever. So then
Yeah.
I'll sit there and vape for like an hour at a time.
Oh, that's happy. Yeah. Well, the thing like goes back to what Nintendo there, you know, where he was saying like how he was happy he never once gave it a try, and you said it only takes one to get you hooked. Why do you think I'd never give it a try? Because I can
Yeah.
guarantee you I'd be smoking. I can guarantee you, because I have fallen victim to. There are all right. They won't be as bad as smoking, obviously, but I have fallen addicted to a lot of stuff I have. You know,
Yeah.
Uh,
Meth and cocaine
Huh?
and Diet Coke and yep. I know. We all know about your vices. Gambling.
Ah,
Gambling's
That's
the
the
worst
worst.
of them all.
but yeah, well, yeah. See, I would have had an extra 2 houses. I would have like spent all that gambling, and I went down the toilet. So yeah. But either way, oh yeah, can you edit that part out of the stream, Nintendo, please? I prefer people don't hear that.
About gambling.
Yeah, how I lost 2 houses I did on it.
Yikes. Yep, I definitely will.
That's good. But yeah,
Well, just remember, this is also being
Yeah.
streamed at the same time.
yeah, you can go back and mute that part of the stream. You can.
If I can remember. Okay, I should be able to remember. Hopefully.
It's a joke.
Ah,
Kay doesn't gamble. He doesn't gamble at all.
No. That's why I'm so rich. 'Cause I never gambled.
you gamble,
where's
you're
that mic
losing
then?
your life, Al. You're losing your life. That's how
Jason,
Yeah.
Jason, you just replaced a vice with another vice. You just went from smoking to caffeine. Unfortunately for me, I'm bad with both. Nicotine and caffeine are really hard for me. Because I wake up and the first thing I drink is an energy drink.
Speaking of that, I actually had an energy. I was meant to actually drink one of my. The only energy drink I have for the stream yesterday. I never drank it.
Which one do you have?
And it's Red Bull.
Yeah, I love Red Bull. It's the reason why I'm diabetic.
Yeah, I completely
For-
forgot. I completely forgot I bought it.
For real, that is probably the reason why I'm diabetic. Because before I was diagnosed with diabetes, I went probably about 6 months having 3 Red Bulls a day.
Usually I try to drink about. From the past, I would drink about 2 Red Bulls per month.
Hey, Clark, are you still alive?
I had a really high A1C at that time. I just remember getting that phone call. Because, like, I went in because I was doing, I usually I have my physical in October, and I did my physical and everything was fine. And then 6 months later, I do lab work, and then I did lab work and it wasn't fine. I went from having an A1C of like, I think it was like 4 point something, which is excellent, to having an A1C of, I think it was like 9.8. All in the span of 6 months.
That's bad because I don't know the ins and outs of them.
Yeah, having I think it's over 6.3, I want to say, or is it 6.1? I can't remember. Is diabetic or pre-diabetic? I think it's pre-diabetic up to like 7 point something, and then diabetic is above that. But yeah, in a span of 6 months, I became diabetic.
I don't think I remember. How did Bogan become diabetic?
Because he has a family history of diabetes, and he was also doing what I did, drinking several energy drinks, except for with him it'd be in a span of a couple of hours.
Right. And I ran the family with me and did, but no, right. My parents did say, I can't remember. I was only 40 when it happened, but my parents did tell me that I was taking a lot of sugar and sweets when I was younger. You know.
I don't think that would have mattered for you.
Well, the thing is, I said to my mom, like, how my nephew, every time I see him, he's just basically eating sugar and shit here. And I remember saying to my mom, if nothing's done about this, he's going to start developing diabetes. And my mom was just like, oh, don't say that. I'm like, well, what do you want me to say? I don't want to see my nephew getting diabetes, I don't.
Yeah, if it runs in the family, he's got a history of it.
There you go, yeah. But like, it's going to drive him nuts to this because, like, my nephew is a little bit of a spoiled brat, so he just feels the need if he ever wants, you know, some chocolate milk or something or whatever, he'll just expect it to get handed to him, you know. So to have that turned around on him because they literally can't give it to him. That's going to piss him off. It's going to go mentally, you know.
Yeah.
And he won't get. And again,
going for a healthier diet. Yeah.
Yeah, but the other thing is, Pat, he's only after turning 10. He's still not old enough to understand the ins and outs. You know, on why it's like, why are you making me? Why am I not allowed to take the usual tasty, nasty shit that I don't really know the difference to? Again, my nephew is not celebrity now. Like, he's not. And my sister keeps saying that, oh, I don't do exercise and all this, and we're all just like, bullshit. He doesn't fucking do any exercise. He probably does one swimming lesson a week, he does. And then, you know, any exercise he burns off, and that is probably, you know, like what he has afterwards is probably all burns off. It probably adds on top of what he does, and just like swimming's ineffective, if you know what I mean. So the swim does not cover what you eat there, is what I'm trying to say. And yeah. All I ever see him do half the time is just sitting around. He is.
Yeah.
Jason says.
And I get in trouble. Sorry, go ahead.
Jason says, back when I smoked, it was like every 30 to 40 minutes, and yeah, I'm surprised I don't have diabetes. I used to think Venoms
Used
and
to drinks Venoms and Monsters one every day sometimes too.
Monsters I know of, Venoms I don't.
I know Monsters. I didn't want to.
The Venom is also another energy drink.
Yeah, I've never heard of that. I don't think. Monster, yeah, we have that already.
Yeah, I mean, be it my energy drinks are sugar free, so they are not adding to my diabetes, but they are not helping my blood pressure.
Yeah.
Yeah, every time someone mentions Venom, I'm gonna think of the anti-hero Venom.
I've never, well, I did have Venom once, but I used to be a big Red Bull Monster guy. I remember back in the day, Monster used to sell these like 1 liter cans. They're called the BFC. I would drink those. In the military, I would drink probably about 2 of those tall boy cans of Rockstar every day, which was expensive because it was out of a vending machine, and they were like $6 a piece. But that's what I needed to get through class.
Yeah. Take a thing. If you take what you think you can
But
eat, you know.
I was exercising every day, so it kind of balanced itself out.
Yeah, I guess.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm a big caffeine junkie, and that one's gonna be really hard for me to kick.
I am too. Didn't realize it, but apparently I am.
Yeah, I know you are because the amount of Diet Coke you drink.
Oh, I don't drink. I still drink a little bit, but yeah, but that is nothing compared to what I was like before. And even though I've cut down by half, and it's been 8 years, 9 years, doesn't matter. Still addicted to it.
Yeah, how many cups of coffee do you go through in a night while you're working?
That's the answer.
Jason says, "Dang, that's crazy, Clark."
Yeah, I've put my body through hell. I'm paying for it now.
When I go into work with 5 to 6, Clark.
That's a lot of coffee.
Yeah.
I only drink coffee every now and then.
Yeah, I consume a lot of caffeine during the day. Like
Yeah.
right now, I have a liter of Mountain Dew Code Redness sitting next to me.
I feel fucking ashamed of it for fucking doing this now. But yeah, like I said, I easily fall victim to addiction and stuff. So it's like I'm at the point now where it's just like, no, I can't try anything new. I can't because I just know what's gonna happen. I can predict it. I'm a wizard. You know.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not proud of it. You know, I'm not. But we're human at the end of the day.
Everybody has their vices.
Yep. God fucking damn it. That's all I got to say for that return. Yeah, well, we just wait for something bad to happen to us and then be like, oh, that happened because you took too much of this. And then I'll just be like, okay, well, now it's time to get off it.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna get yelled at by my doctor when I go see him next week. Because my blood pressure's still too high.
But like, I'm not being funny again. At the same time, there is times where you need motivation for it as well. You know, like you can't just be like just it can't just be somebody tells you have to stop doing this. Okay, I'm off it permanently. No effect. No, like addiction is the thing of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it's like one good thing is like the three of us being around each other talking that can keep us off from doing stuff we can. But it's like give it as soon as we get off this call, God knows what we might fucking do afterwards. Like within the next 10 minutes. Go back to something addicted.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just.
Okay.
Yeah,
Jason's pulling the Vegeta thing.
I can't see it that.
Yes.
I'm just happy that I don't have a major drug addiction like my parents did.
Jason saying, Vegeta! Vegeta!
What is it now?
I'm haunting you.
Yeah. Addiction's bad. Don't fall victim.
Yeah.
Don't fall victim.
At least the only addiction I have is video games and giant monster movies. That's my only addiction.
The only thing that's going to affect is your eyesight, probably, and that's
Yeah, true.
not a whole big risk. That's not but that's not in a very, very bad, effective way. Like that could just be deteriorating over time, very, very, very slowly.
Well, I've always had bad eyesight since I was a kid, so I don't even know what I don't even know what good eyesight is, because even though like I wear my prescription lenses, I still seeing things at a distance is hard for me.
Yeah, I'm the same. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to hear shit though, because you could go throughout most of your day without wearing glasses.
No, I can't.
Yes, you can.
No, I can't.
Yes, you can. You said it before. The only time you wear your glasses is when you're driving.
No, I said that's the only time I always wear my glasses. That is the one time I will always wear my glasses no matter what. That's what I said. You heard me differently, Clark.
I just heard that you only wear your glasses when you're driving.
Well,
you don't fuck around with that.
yeah, well, hear me now. I am not going to risk getting into a car crash. I'm not, so therefore I always wear my glasses, regardless. I do for driving.
I have to wear my glasses at all times, because if I don't, I can't see about 3 inches in front of my face.
Well,
Now Jason's starting to sing the Ghost Nappa song.
in my head. Get it out. Fuck you, Nintendo. And I was going to finish it off by saying Ghost Snap I was.
Speaking of that, when Clark was streaming, I think I was on Wednesday and Tuesday, when I was about to hop on, I was going to have the Ghost Nappa song on, but when I heard that it was the Ghostbusters thing, I was like, I am not doing that to him. Nope.
No, you gotta do that to Kane, because Kane's the one that gets annoyed with it.
No, it's not. That's not the reason. It's because the Ghostbusters song was playing, so if...
Copyright.
Yeah.
I would just remove it. I would yell at you later for it, but I would remove it.
Yeah, that's why I chose to, like, nope, I'm not risking it.
And one of the things where I just start yelling and yelling and yelling and hoping my voice overtakes the damn audio so it has no effect, you know?
I probably wouldn't have noticed it until the next day when the sensors go through. And then I would have came on to one of you guys' streams and said, well, what the fuck's Nintendo?
I'd be like, oh, I'm in trouble now.
No, you'd be all like, what did I do now? I was like, I'll fucking tell you what you fucking did.
You annoy me every day.
I would be annoyed about getting a copyright claim, but I really wouldn't have cared too much because it would have been at the beginning of my stream when nothing's going on. Although you probably would have done it probably while my starting soon screen was going.
Like that, I could take
I can
a, I
imagine
could take a,
Nintendo.
you
Go on.
can go first.
I can imagine you popping on your can with that in mind, you know, you see like me and Clark are in the call, and then you fucking, yes,
First thing I
yes,
will
that's
do.
what you do when I'm up my job.
Oh,
No, wait, what I was going to say was, I was talking to Steven there. No, what I was going to say was, I can imagine you popping on, you see me and Clark are in the call, Nintendo, and you pop on, you do, and then you say that you do just to wind us up, well, wind me up, and then like 2 seconds later, you're like, oh wait a minute, are you live via can? I was like, oh, you fucking idiot.
No, like usually the first thing I should always do before I even think about putting up any risk is to check if any of y'all are streaming, and then I won't do it. If y'all weren't streaming, then I'll be like, well, now's my chance.
Well, I'd wait, no, alright, so if you would have done it right when you normally jump on, then yeah, it would have been in the middle of my stream. Because usually you're at school.
Yep.
Goddamn Nintendo.
You're
Just-
goddamn welcome.
That motherfucking goddamn Nintendo. Always fucking everything up. Always fucking everything up. Just can't help but fucking everything up.
Why are you so easy
Wow, I
to
think
piss
I
off?
Wow, I think I let my emotions get out there, did I? Nah, it's just on your end, Nintendo.
Why? Because I always
Like,
keep poking the barricade.
You poked the bear just by saying, hi, how's your day been?
I'd be like,
I told you that.
yeah, I'm like, wow, this is one effective puny spit. This is one puny effective toothpick. Who knew toothpicks were very effective against Kane?
Well, see, you might as well look at it this way. You remember in the original King Kong when the nails were thrown the spears at Kong when he brought through the gate?
Yep.
Yeah. Tiny little toothpick.
Wait, give me a sec. No, that was like a few minutes after Kong burst through the gate.
Yeah. It's like... Sorry. Hold on.
Oh no, Kane got something caught in his throat again. Get zoom tight.
Yeah. It was like one of the stupidest things the natives could have done. Fucking decide to stand and fight Kong. That was like the stupidest thing they could have done.
Clark,
Hmm.
read what Jason said in the chat.
I can be Goku. I'm totally cool with that.
Hey, Clark,
Huh.
you want to be Goku, huh?
I'm cool with being the strongest Saiyan. That's fine with me.
You also realize he's referring to a bridge, Goku.
No, no, no.
Okay.
Well, either way, I found somebody promised you a pizza. Make it 2 pizzas. And then I can just imagine Clark getting so pissed off at that.
And there goes Kane again, having his case of the sneezes.
You know the difference between coughing and sneezing? My point is, Clark likes pizza. And Frieza tricked Goku with a pizza.
Anybody can trick me with pizza.
Yeah. So I can just imagine you, Clark, is coming around all pissed off, and you're like, that's not a pizza. That's not a pizza at all. And then you just throw a stupid thing you do. That'd be fun.
Yeah, I would.
I'm not gonna lie, that would be hilarious. It really would.
Curiosity.
Wow.
Curiosity, does Goku like pineapple on pizza?
I do.
Goku likes anything. Goku likes anything.
Goku would eat anything. Literally.
Huh?
Anything.
Especially if they're seeing his appetite.
Oh, they can't even swallow my bread. What? What?
Oh yeah, speaking of that gate scene from King Kong, Kane, I actually found I found that scene again on YouTube
What scene?
where in the original King Kong where he's trying to burst through the gate.
What do you mean?
Like, it's basically like a short little clip of Kong trying to get into the village to get to Anne. You
Wait a
said,
minute, I'm confused. Wait,
I said I found the scene on YouTube, a video of it, of Kong trying to break into the village.
what are you doing? Are you talking about before or after he breaks
No,
through
I
the gate?
found the video. I saw a video, which was very hard to find, I'm not gonna lie, of Kong trying to break in.
Okay, I'm confused. At what point in the film is this meant to be?
I'm talking about that someone uploaded the scene on YouTube. Oh, for fuck's
Or when he breaks through the gate?
Yes.
Or when he breaks through the gate?
Yes.
Oh, I thought you were on about like a deleted scene or a...
No, it's not
a weird
deleted
scene.
scene, it's just someone uploaded it
Ah.
onto YouTube.
And you got away with that?
Apparently so.
Yeah, see, I want to try and upload a couple of King Kong shorts, but when it comes to the original, wish me luck on that one.
Yes, indeed. Ah, Joey really pulled a bad timing. I can't destroy his X-Ray with my 2 dragons. Due to this card.
Just to, I just want to point this out there. I'm sure most of you all know anyway. The original King Kong is my second favorite film of all time.
What's the first?
Just pointing out there. What?
What's the first?
Predator. Yeah, you heard me. Yeah, I'm coming through.
Yep, I heard
Yeah.
you.
Oh, good. Just double checking. It's Predator, King Kong, Jaws, Alien, P2. Top 5 favorite films. There you go. Everybody in the chat. Type in what your top 5 favorite films are.
I never put much thought into it. I'm not really a movie buff.
That's fair, Clark.
But then again, I really can't think of what my top 5 video games are.
Top 5 video games for me: Dino Crisis, Dino Crisis 2, Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 3, and Bloodborne. Well, Resident Evil 2 and 3 and Bloodborne, they kind of get mushed around, they do, from time to time. Sometimes Bloodborne is poured and all that, you know. Yeah. But regardless, they're my top 5 favorite games.
Wow, Joy might actually beat me.
Nintendo, question for you.
What?
Top 5 favorite games.
Oh,
Let's hear them.
Whew.
No order. No, in no order. Just top 5 favorite games.
Ooh. This is going to be a difficult choice. I know a few years ago I uploaded like a top 10 favorite video game franchises, but that's kind of out of date now.
No, it's be specific. Top 5 video games.
Oh, I know, but I'm like, ooh, I gotta choose.
Well, what do you play the most? What game pops into your head the most?
Well, the obvious one is
What?
the 2005 King Kong game.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, because I pretty much play that game every goddamn year.
Played a lot of games, but not that I like. Yeah.
I mean, heck, I won't lie, Kane, a part of me actually wants to do a stream of it.
Why don't you?
Go for it. Why not? You're not limited to playing it once or twice.
Well, it's like, I've already done 2 Let's Plays of it. I don't really have any reason to play it again.
Well, the thing is, Nintendo, if you stream it, it doesn't really count as a playthrough.
Well, I know, but it turns up, like, uploading it, like, cutting it to parts, like, again for the 3rd time.
Well, then
Don't do that.
don't edit it. Just leave it as a stream.
Yeah. Leave it as its own thing.
Yeah, there's no reason to edit a stream if you're just streaming it for fun.
Yeah,
True.
just stream it for fun. Just like, let's just put it in as a let's replay, or whatever. No, that's stupid. But, yeah, just play it for fun. If you want to play it for fun. Look at me. I play a shitload of games over and over again a day, but I do it because I love it.
Yes, the only thing is I'll have to play on the weekend so that way you can see my reactions.
I already know your reactions. You're like, oh shit, oh shoot, it's a V-Rex. Run. Oh, I forgot to reload. 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 Yeah, I know what you're like playing it. See that? That's supposed to be a Triceratops, even though it doesn't have a horn. I remember, see?
Well, I'm trying to remember if I ever told Clark about it.
Huh?
The whole thing with the rock being a Triceratops skull and me misunderstanding it.
Clark, question for you.
Mhm.
You obviously know what a Triceratops looks like as far as the head goes, yeah?
Yeah, the thing with 3 horns. Yep.
Yep. Well, put it this way, Clark. When Nintendo was a kid, he found a big rock that was supposed to be like a skull shape, it was, in King Kong. And it did not, it was like, let's just say it might have been a sculpture tribute to Kong himself, because there's a lot of them. And for some reason, it does not have any horns or any spikes whatsoever, and Nintendo thought it was a Triceratops skull. Yeah.
And Clark has nothing to
And I
say.
think it's speechless.
How old were you?
Oh, let's see. This was Kid Me back in the PlayStation 2 era.
That means
2005.
nothing.
The
I
game
know,
came
but
out
I'm
in
trying.
2005, so the game came out in 2005, so
I was born
He
in
would've been-
1995.
oh, you were 10 when that game came out, so you were 10 or older.
Yeah, it's one of those two.
Okay. So you're in the age of you pick up cool stuff off the ground and it'd be super awesome.
Something like
But
that.
then again, as adults, if we all go out for like a hike somewhere, of course we're gonna pick up the coolest stick.
Yeah.
You're never too old to pick up cool sticks. I'm just saying. Like if I were to actually do like a nature walk, you bet your ass I'm gonna be sending you pictures of, hey, cool, check this cool thing out, and it's
Oh,
like a
like,
stick or whatever.
I can't even like, wait a minute, there is an off chance I still might have it in my pond, but when I was very little, then when I went down to the beach, because my parents used to, my grandparents used to bring me out there. God rest them, best grandparents ever. I one time found a very long rock, like it was like 1.5 feet long. It was, and I kid you not, it was in the shape of a very old-fashioned ship. It was. I kid you not. Like even I couldn't freaking believe it. I couldn't. I brought it home. I showed it to my grandparents, and they're like, "Look, the rock's in the shape of a ship." And they're like, "I'm like, wow, you don't see that every day, you know." I bring it home. My parents are just like, "Wow, you don't see that every day." And then we used it as a garden. We put it in the garden. We did for years. And I think I do believe it's still at the bottom of my pond with this now. It is. I believe. Could be wrong.
Jason's put
yeah.
his top. Well, he did 4 games, but he did his own top 5 favorite video
Okay.
games.
Which got
Okay.
award?
He's talking about the. Oh, he could mix it good. Which one, Jace? Are you talking about the original, or I guess you would just call it God of War 4? Because there's 2 God of War games with the same title.
Oh, look, the Halloween franchise. Jesus Christ.
Get zoom tight.
Oh, if I tell you to go left, go left. It's not fucking right.
Alright, so I guess for me, well, you can't say all of them. You gotta pick one. You
Oh
can't say
boy.
any Pokemon. You gotta pick one. We're talking games, not series. So you gotta find your favorite of them. It's too easy if you're just picking up, a series.
Well, that's the thing. If you had a series that say has 9 games in it, then you're like, what's the top 5? Well, you're giving us 9 yards. It's just like, what the hell? That don't work.
Yeah, I could say I have my Resident Evil is my favorite series. Do you know how many Resident Evil games there are?
Yep.
Like fucking as many as there is Godzilla films at this point.
Or saying, oh, Command and Conquer is my favorite series. There's a lot of Command and Conquer games.
See, we need to be specific.
Okay, finally figure out my.
Pink.
Okay, finally figure out my top 5 favorite games.
Okay, let's hear it.
King Kong 2005, The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess, Kingdom Hearts 2, Godzilla Save the Earth, and Pokemon Ruby.
I swear to God, I honestly thought you were going to say Godzilla 2014. I thought you were going to say.
The PS4 Godzilla game.
Yeah. Yeah, I swear to God. As soon as you said Godzilla, I was just waiting to hear it. I was like, he's not going to say it.
No,
Yeah,
if
I
I would
know
have
what you
chosen
did.
any Godzilla game, I would have chosen Save the Earth. Sadly, I can't stream it because the disc is ruined.
See, I'm trying to think, cause Doom would be in my top 5. But I don't know if I want to do the original Doom or if I want to do Doom 2. I like the original Doom because of the levels. But I like Doom 2 because Super Shotgun.
Yeah,
Well,
you said
it's hard. Because I mean, Doom 1 is super iconic, but Doom 2, Super Shotgun.
Also, Jason says he likes Ragnarok, and then he said Fire Red.
I don't know what any of them are, right?
Ragnarok is the recent God of War.
Oh, I should have said that.
Most...
Got it.
Yep,
Back in 2 minutes.
Yep, and Fire Red is obviously Pokemon. Because what other video game title has the word Fire Red?
Yeah, I don't know. It's really hard for me because I got a lot of video games. And I put a lot of hours into a lot of video games.
Who hasn't? And Jason says his last one is The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time.
I can't. Yeah. Zelda's great and all, but I don't even think that would make my top 10 list. Because really, the only Zelda that I've actually played was Ocarina of Time. See, the thing is, I love Kirby, but Kirby doesn't even get my top 10.
Have you ever seen the anime Kirby Right Back at You?
No.
Boy, you missed out. You would love it or hate it.
Oh, yeah. I bet I would, because it's Kirby. I need more Kirbys. I also need I need a Boo.
The Boo from Mario.
Yeah. All right, let's look this up. Amazon, go.
I thought you were referring to Majin Buu
No,
when you
I
said Boo.
don't give 2 fucks about that guy.
Yeah, neither do I. He's fucking stupid.
Who?
But the reason why I thought you said that character is because like he like the same color as Kirby and all that.
I could get a Boo stuffed plush for $15. Yeah, like, I don't think there's like a single Nintendo franchise that would even reach my top 10. Because I don't really like many of the Nintendo main games that they have.
Did you not like, well, besides Kirby, did you ever grow up with most Nintendo games?
I've played Nintendo a bit because my brother had one. but I started with Sega.
Ah,
Alright.
so I'm guessing you were a.
You'd think Sonic, but no.
No, that's,
I played.
No, that's not.
I played. I played a lot of it, but like I don't think I've ever actually fully completed a Sonic game.
Well, I was more thinking of. Were you a Sega fanboy than Nintendo?
Nope. Sega was the first console I played on. The first console I ever owned myself was the N64. But I immediately replaced that with the PlayStation the next year.
The first one I ever played was the Nintendo, because my sister had it. Then the first console I ever got, it was the Sega Genesis. It was, and because it was mine, that's like kind of got me hooked. And I'll never forget my cousin that was dealing with cancer. I went out to his house in it, and he had like the PlayStation he had, and you playing like a football game on it or something. I'm like, what is this? It was like PlayStation. It's just like, oh my god, my addiction started right then and there.
Yeah, I played mostly PlayStation for my early console years. I played a lot of PS1, a lot of it. I played. I mean, like really, for me early on, I probably with PlayStation, I started out with playing Final Fantasy VII, which was a bit extreme, playing that complex of an RPG game when I was such a young kid. But I beat Final Fantasy VII when I was in grade school.
I remember like taking a week, not a week, sorry. I took like a year to beat that price for the fourth time. Yeah, that game is super confusing it was as a kid when it came out.
And Jason, to answer your question, yes, I know about Sega CD.
Who doesn't?
Me, what?
It was a really good idea on paper. We'll just leave it at that.
If you want to know more about it on Kane, watch The Angry Video Game Nerd.
I haven't really watched him. I don't.
Oh.
I'm well aware of him. You know, a lot of people mention him and like him and all that.
Because the Sega CD was an attachment to the Sega Genesis. And it's like, honestly, the Sega Genesis was just a clusterfuck. Like, because you had to have the small Sega Genesis, all right? Because the big one never had the attachments, but so you had to have the small one. And then with the small one, first came out the 32X,
Which I heard was garbage.
It was. That was the thing, the device that you plugged into the top of the Sega Genesis, and then you had a link cable that ran to the Sega Genesis itself. And then a few years after that, then came the Sega CD, which also plugged into the Sega Genesis, but on the bottom of it, and it came with this like massive platform that you pop the Sega Genesis onto. And each device needed its own power, and each device had a power brick, the type that the brick was on the power plug. So you would have a power strip just dedicated to your Sega Genesis. That was the only thing you could plug into it.
And the best way to describe all those plugins, Kane, is in the famous words of the Angry Video Game Nerd. It was a fudging mess.
It was a terrible mess. The cable management for that system is so bad.
It makes the PlayStation VR's cable management look easy.
So yeah, I mean, I give Sega props to making a modular system the way that they did. That's pretty cool. But like I think in the same time period that Sega CD came out, also came out the Sega Saturn, which also was a
No.
mess too.
That Sega Saturn did not come out. Did not come out till like few years later.
Yeah, either way, it came out like pretty recently to the Sega CD.
Yep.
And it was hot garbage. The Sega Saturn was basically supposed to be, in essence, like its own platform of Sega CD, and it didn't do well. And that's the reason why Sega immediately pushed for the Sega Dreamcast. And then we all know that was released at the worst time ever.
Yep.
Yeah. Good console, but it's just like, yeah. wrong
Yeah.
time.
The Dreamcast was a fantastic console, and it honestly probably would have kept Sega afloat for a pretty long time if it wasn't for the release of the PlayStation 2.
Yeah, it's just like they picked the wrong time to go against. Like, intentional or not to go against it, you know, but like when you put on the market, it's going against something that's already out there, you know?
Yeah,
That's what
like
I'm trying to say.
if they would have never released the Sega Saturn and then released the Sega Dreamcast, probably the Dreamcast would have kept going for a while. It probably would have kept Sega in the console market for a little bit longer.
It's
But-
really
Yeah.
baffling. It's really baffling, Clark, to think how short its lifespan was. Because I never played it when I was younger, you know, but it's like, because of how much people talk about it and give it praise, still to this day, I always get the impression of that it was around for a long time, you know?
Yeah. 'Cause, well, then again, nobody really gave it much praise until years after the fact, after it
Certainly,
was
yeah.
discontinued. Because that's when people were buying it for super cheap, and they're like, "Wow, this actually is a pretty good console." Except for that it was noisy as fuck. And also, people loved it because you could pirate games on it so easily.
Yep.
Know that.
I have proof of evidence right here, right beside me.
But it's so simple. Like the cracked software came out like right towards the end of its downfall. And then people could just literally just burn a game to a disc. So like you would just, all right, so and the anti-piracy software for Dreamcast discs basically didn't even exist. Like, it was cracked super easily. So people would just go out, rent Dreamcast games, and then just download the contents onto their computer and just burn it to CD. And then as long as you had the software that you'd need to run the crack for, you just run the crack and then swap out the disc to your burn disc, and then there you go, you had a free game.
I do know that eventually the Dreamcast has a secondary model, yes?
Yep.
And that was to
I didn't know.
outdo the burn CD stuff?
Yeah, and it didn't really work too well. But yeah. I don't know. If I ever got a Dreamcast, like, honestly, obviously I would like to have one Dreamcast that I would keep in perfect working order.
Yeah, good luck with
But
that.
then I would also like to get a Dreamcast that I would modify so that it runs everything off an SD card.
Actually,
Hey, RS.
Clark, there is.
Like I want to get a GameCube that runs everything off an SD card because it's relatively easy to do.
You know, if I found it in person, I would, but I wouldn't go out of my way to get it, but I would like it. If I found Resident Evil 2 and 3 on the Dreamcast in person, I would definitely just buy it straight in and down.
Yeah, but
Also,
they are super expensive. You could probably find them on eBay though.
Also, hi, Aris.
Yeah, hi, Art. We said hi, Art, a few minutes ago to Nintendo.
I know, but I didn't get my
But
chance.
hi again. Yeah, but hi again.
But yeah, like it's so hard for me to not modify my fat PS2 because it's like super simple to do. Because you modify a fat PS2, you get the little adapter so that the PS2 network card can use SATA hard drives instead of IDE, and then you get yourself like a 1 or 2 terabyte SATA drive, and then you could put basically the entire PlayStation 2 like library onto a hard drive. And it's like it's a huge improvement because you don't load off a disk, you load off a hard drive. So
Yeah.
load times are just like infinitely better.
I was just gonna say, but instant, yeah. Okay. What time is it for me? It's pretty past 6. Okay. Hope you're doing well, Laura. If you're still there, because I can't see the screen.
He says, okay, thanks. Having a hearing problem because I'm watching 4 screens for one. Kind of overwhelmed, but I think I managed.
I can't do that. I would have to mute at least 3 of them. Find the one
Yeah.
that's most interesting and then just watch that.
Yeah. I hate trying to do. I hate in general watching it stream on my phone when I'm on Discord on my phone. But if it's on the computer, I'll put like 2 or 3 streams on. Yeah, I will mute some of them, but I'll still give the watch time, you know. And if I want to interact on one of them, I will unmute it for the time being. And then, you know, it's just like, all right, I'll interact later, so I'll just mute it for now, because it really can put you off at times. But it's not like a, you know, being disrespectful to that one person. No, it's the fact that you're trying to monitor multiple ones at the same time, you know? You can only use one audio, really.
I would watch Alkin stream, or at least have it on in the background, but he's playing a game that I actively want to play, so I don't want spoilers.
The only problem I have with Alkin is, especially when I'm not working, I can't do that for my call account because I'll be long gone to sleep by the time he goes live to give him that chance, you know, give him the watch time. Oh yeah, speaking of that, is everything okay with Alkin? Because he left the call when I was gone, you know?
Yeah, I
All
talked to
good
him.
with him? Okay, okay. Oh, good.
Yeah, he left mid conversation of me trying to sort out his spot problem.
Oh,
Yeah. A little frustrated about that, but we sorted it out.
yeah. Just... Then I come back looking for a voice off you when you left your mid-call.
Yeah, it's fine. Hi, Faith. What's going on, kitty?
Hey.
I gotta be careful and not touch back of your neck because you put your flea stuff on. Yeah, right now Charlie's running around naked because we had to put his flea stuff on him today. You know, you have pets that wear collars all the time, so when they're
Yeah.
not wearing their collar, they're naked.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was trying not to laugh.
Yeah, and apparently Charlie, he feels weird without his collar. Because we took it off of him, we put his flea stuff on, and then he started like, he went and picked it up and started like carrying it around with him. I'll put it back on him tomorrow so he can feel dressed again. I just don't want to, you know, have the wet flea gunk getting trapped in his collar and then him licking it and getting sick, and that'd be bad. Speaking of which, hi Charlie! You're naked! You're naked! Coming up here, cuddle? Come on. Come
You
on.
know, I'm getting the impression, Clark, on thinking if Chewbacca ever gets rid of that strap he has on, does that mean he's officially naked then?
Yep. That's exactly it. It's like when you take the collar off of your dog, you'd be naked.
Not sure yet. Point in time, I let my dog go without a collar for a long time.
Oris.
Why are you laughing at, Nintendo?
First,
Aris is here for the waifus. I don't know what you're talking about. Red Eyes Black Dragon is not really too sexy.
all I have is brother Blue Eyes White Dragon. even though neither dragon are related to each other.
Yeah, for some reason when I try to watch more than 2 streams at the same time,
Oh,
YouTube freaks out. I don't know why. Because it's definitely not a bandwidth issue. I got plenty of download speed. I wonder. Oh, I bet I know what it is. Like, even though obviously it's. Oh, I don't know. Hold on. I wonder. We're gonna test this theory.
a game theory.
Because I have ad blockers, even though I don't really use them, obviously because
YouTube.
because I have premium. But I'm gonna switch to the account that has premium, and we're
I'm screwed.
we're just gonna open up a bunch of streams and just see what happens. Hold on. Oh. I accidentally closed your stream. Hold on, let me get that back up.
And look, this is the watching time, watching time, watching time.
This is the way how we do the watching time.
Cause yeah, I wonder if because I had ad block on, I wonder if that was causing it to like limit my download speed, which is possible. Alright, so now I got the WAN show up, I got Nintendo's up, I got Elkins up.
Elkins live right now?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think he was planning on leaving when he did anyways, because he went here. He was actually trying to go live as he was talking to us. You know, just pulling an Ethan like he usually does.
Of course, Ethan has Nintendo. Like we all just know Ethan because he's on more often. But really, who did it for?
Ethan.
Nintendo.
Ethan.
Okay. Okay.
Because Ethan's been around longer than Alkin.
Yeah, but I was saying that. Well, I guess he always did kind. I just don't think Ethan did it as much as he does now.
He's been doing it since the beginning of time.
reminds me of a song, a tale that's old as time. Beauty and the Beast.
And there's all the time, Disney in its prime.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
everything stopped.
That must have been it.
Sorry, that's not.
Cause I just
Oh,
I
that's not-
have yeah, it was totally the ad block stuff. Because I have 5 streams running right now. No issues.
There you go.
Fucking
There
YouTube.
you did. Yep.
Fucking YouTube.
Sort the shit out, YouTube. Just, for all that's good in the world, just sort your shit out. Stop being a bunch of douchebags.
I don't think they always
I
are
don't-
with copyright crap.
I don't know why they're serving me ads anyways, because I have premium.
Cause it's YouTube. It's not supposed to make sense, sir. Logic goes out the window, just like Nintendo. I don't know what you're laughing at, Nintendo. You know I'm right.
I know, that's why I'm laughing.
Okay, fair enough. I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting tired. I am.
Oh, there we go. All right. So it's partially the ad block stuff, but my limit is wait, what? So that is a 1080p stream. This is 1080p. This is
Well, Clark, here's the blue-eyes white dragon. Is this waifu enough for you?
no.
Well, dang it.
Yeah. All right. So the max I could do is 5 1080p streams at a time. Hold on. Let's see if I can bring up my task manager. I want to see performance and what is my Ethernet at? Yeah, and it is strictly and it is YouTube that is slowing it down for me. Because I'm looking at right now my total download performance for my network on just my computer. And I'm currently I spiked up to 26 megs a second. And I have gigabit internet.
Son of
So YouTube has a limit. Alright, I'll close out these other random streams that I don't want up.
Sweet cheese,
Oh.
this guy just knows what I'm doing.
Oh wait, hold on. No, never mind. It was definitely a YouTube thing. I was thinking it could have possibly been a graphics card thing. Because I have, in Windows I have set up that Google Chrome is used on my secondary graphics card. And when I had 5 streams up, it was sitting at like 80% usage. But then when I had the 6th stream up, it was actually like I had multiple streams go down for buffering, so it was definitely YouTube blowing me down.
You remember back a while ago when I was trying to record KDK1? We had that issue, and it's like Discord was used from like maybe half of the gigabit RAM.
Half of
Remember that?
your, yeah, half of your 60
RAM,
gigs,
yeah.
I think.
It's the game itself, and it kept going back and forth in the game itself and Discord, and it was like, yeah, it was weird. Yeah.
Laura says, now I want a premium steak, but not from Big Pete House of Munch. Don't stop by, or do I
I don't know.
I don't know why I was making my tongue twist.
I should.
Because
I really need to just pull a steak out of the freezer.
I mean, heck, I'm making me and my mom some steaks on Sunday. Let's see if we can try
that before or after we do some Bloodborne.
before.
Oh, so it's gonna be a late stream. All right.
No, it'll be earlier than Nintendo's usual time because it's me.
Well, my mom-
Unless you're doing steaks at lunch.
Actually, Nintendo, what time are you doing these steaks at?
I was going to do it around 3 or 4.
Oh, perfect. Right on cue. Perfect.
Gonna try to make myself
Well-
garlic butter steak.
Well, everybody, we look forward to not seeing you on Bloodborne next week. This Sunday.
Oh, that's right. You're doing something on Sunday. You mentioned once.
No. You are going to be cooking steak during the time we're meant to go live on YouTube.
Oh.
Yeah. Remember, Nintendo,
Son
you
of
stream
a
earlier.
Butch.
You stream earlier, you do, when you do Bloodborne with me, because I can't stream at stupid o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. Right now, Kane would be probably about an hour into sleep. And you usually start at like 7 p.m.
His time.
No, your time.
Your time.
Ah.
We start, well, we're supposed to start, but every time Nintendo comes along, it's normally an hour to 2 hours later. But most times I'm supposed to start somewhere between 8 o'clock and 9 o'clock my time, which would be 2 o'clock and 3 o'clock Nintendo's time.
So Nintendo, I guess, move your steaks up to lunch steaks.
Sure, why not?
Oh, do them very early in the morning.
Yeah, breakfast steak. Make some eggs with it.
Oh,
Well, I'm still gonna
there you
be,
go.
but I'll still be with my dad by then.
Steak and eggs is awesome though.
God damn it, Nintendo, why you spend so much time with your parents? You're supposed to be spending it with us.
I barely get to see my dad much these days.
I didn't say your dad, I just said your parents in general. I mean, I don't spend that much time with my parents, and I love my parents. And I live in the same house with them. Both of them.
Well, if you actually start at the normal time, I'll be on for like a couple hours.
You busy, Clark?
I'll be hanging out after 5 my time with my friends. Tomorrow I won't be on. Well, actually, while I'm here, I'm gonna message my friend to see what he's doing tomorrow.
Maybe I'll just have a chill back now with World by myself. Maybe I might think of it trying to do another place. because I have not recorded a playthrough in a very, very long time.
To play through Resident Evil 2? You haven't done one of those in a bit.
You know what, Kirk? You're 100% right. That actually needs to be done. That actually needs to be done. Somewhere down the road, there is supposed to be a couple of uploads of some long playthroughs of Resident Evil 2, and they're all individual weapons.
God, you're almost like Grizzo in a way, except for he does Resident Evil 4, but you do Resident Evil 2.
Oh, he's done a lot of Resident Evil 2, and then he's done a lot of Resident Evil 3. Then he went back to doing a lot of Resident Evil 2, and now he's doing a lot of Resident Evil 4.
Well, I mean, realistically, all he posts is Resident Evil 4 now.
That's actually a good point, yeah. That's a good point, yeah.
To be quite honest, Jason, I don't really play modern day Yu-Gi-Oh! The Yu-Gi-Oh! That you're watching me play is the one I preferred playing. Call me an old man if you want, but it's the truth.
Nintendo, it's fine to play old games.
Hey, what you say, Sonny?
Yeah, you listen to me, young boy. When back in high school or any job, we were still playing those other games for the 90s. And we went back to all the late 70s again. Even though these games weren't really a thing back then, but they were for me. Back when I didn't have a hip problem, and back when I could actually stand up straight. And back at the time I was able to touch the women I was when I shoot them off and I actually face them down. Yeah, I can't fucking do that now. This fucking hip is at me. And fuck this stupid hip.
This is gonna be us when we're old.
I'm gonna be in a old folks' home, isolated for myself. I'm gonna have my computer and my PlayStation 15 when it comes out, you know?
I don't even think consoles will be a thing by then. I have a feeling it's
Yeah, could be good.
it's like in the relative like near future, like within 20 years, I think consoles will not be a thing, and it's just going to be streaming.
Right.
Well, then we
We're
can
gonna
say
be
goodbye
honest,
to game preservation.
Because I mean,
Yeah.
Xbox is already toying with the idea.
Yeah, I mean,
There's rumors that their next console is going to be a handheld.
so they're gonna copy and paste Nintendo Switch.
No, that's different though. It's going to be Xbox Live streaming.
Oh god.
So there will be no games on the console, it's just going to be streamed.
Yeah, after seeing how well the Google Stadia went.
Well, Stadia still could be a thing if it wasn't run by Google.
I feel like Google had no clue what they were doing.
Stadia was fine. It had some bugs to work out, but it was fine. The reason why it doesn't exist anymore is because it was run by Google. Google likes to kill their own stuff for absolutely no reason.
Ain't that the harsh dang truth?
There's a website out there that just shows all of the programs that Google killed. And a lot of them were like super awesome programs. Like Google Music. Google Music was fantastic. I would be using it to this day if it was still there. But
then they killed it.
They killed it because they're like, oh, YouTube Music's going to be better. And it's not.
How long was YouTube a thing before Google bought it out? It was only a few years, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I have to say, YouTube was just the best thing ever when it came in.
The Wild West of YouTube.
Huh?
The Wild West of YouTube.
Yep.
When you could basically do anything.
Yeah.
By the way, Kane, did you know that before YouTube was ever made, they were at one time a dating website?
It was a dating it website.
Yep.
What?
Yep, this is true. YouTube back then was a dating website.
Wow. Never would have guessed that. Good luck doing that now. Everybody on it would be a fucking scammer on a bot like they are on Instagram. In
Oh,
case you're wondering,
it's
I'm
all
watching
dating.
you.
All dating websites are like that.
Apart from the ones you have to pay for,
Yeah,
scammers don't spend money on that.
yeah. They do everything they can for free.
Yeah.
But yeah.
No, Bars is in a panic.
Yeah,
Huh?
it's terrible. But realistically, it's been a really long time since console manufacturers actually made money on consoles. I think it was the PS2 GameCube era.
Yeah, I believe that's either the 5th or 6th generation.
Because I believe, I think Xbox has always sold every console at a loss.
Well, what about the what about the 360?
360 was sold at a loss.
Yeah, did not know that.
Yep, all of them were.
Oh.
PlayStation, yeah, I believe PlayStation, the last console they made that actually made money was the PS2.
Yeah, that PS2 was something that came out. Really.
Because the PS3, it was hundreds of dollars that they were selling them at a loss.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah, they were all so like from the PS3 onward, they were all mega money when they came out initially.
I mean, PlayStation now is trying to lower that loss with the release of the PlayStation Pro,
Which is a
because the Pro is so damn expensive.
700 or more.
But they're still selling it at a loss. It's just less of a loss because they're being a bit more realistic with the amount that they're spending, or at least what they're selling it for. But yeah, Xbox has never made money off of any of their consoles. What they make their money off of is
PCs.
games, their services, and accessories.
You're doing the same pack, yeah.
Yep.
I had to ask that. Stupid as it sounds.
I think for Nintendo, I want to say the Wii was the last one that they actually sold for profit.
Let's see, the Wii back then was their highest growing console until the Switch.
Well, the Wii is because it was so innovative.
Yep, and it was also brand new, something that doesn't feel like a copy and paste ish.
Yeah.
I have to imagine, Clark, that the fourth PlayStation made profit, did it?
Yeah.
I think it was like
It
around
doesn't-
a million.
And just a thing, PlayStation almost didn't exist.
If it weren't for Nintendo.
Nintendo was working a deal with PlayStation to make
But
for PlayStation to make Nintendo's first disc console.
Clark, here and that, nearly made me want to go and curl up in a corner, it did.
Yeah, and like I think it would have been called the Nintendo PlayStation, and it would have been an add-on for the N64.
Nintendo PlayStation just doesn't have the same ring to it.
Yeah, so PlayStation almost never made its own consoles.
Yep. And Nintendo did eventually make their... I want to say that it was the NES. That's when they did try doing a disc... Well, ish disc console with their Famicom.
Yeah, but Nintendo eventually thought that their cartridges are never gonna go out of style. They're gonna be the only form of media that's gonna succeed.
Technically, they're
And
still going with it.
I mean, realistically, cartridges are the way to go right now, because cartridges you can make any size you want.
That and they're
Um,
very durable compared to a disc.
Yeah, discs they're gonna degrade over time. So all of my PlayStation collection eventually will become so old that they will be not useful anymore, which is
Yeah.
depressing. Yeah,
Yeah, that's fucking
and
scary.
and the worst part is that PS3 and PS4, those are gonna wear out even faster.
I remember hearing that the PS5 has some kind of battery bomb in it.
Battery bomb?
Yep, some kind of battery that gets, that once it
Heard
goes,
this. Yeah. Yeah, here's something like this Nintendo app. Yeah.
yes, I have heard of this. This was before Review Tech USA went nuts. He mentioned that there was some type of battery within the PS5 that if it were to eventually die out, you would not able to at all use the digital PlayStation 5's games anymore. You couldn't even play them. Let's see if I can find it. Let's see if I can find it.
That doesn't make sense to me.
Even I'm trying to figure it out too.
No. No, I heard about the battery thing where if it overheated, it could just fucking melt the PlayStation. I didn't.
Because like if there's like an internal battery, I'm thinking it's like a CMOS battery.
I think that's what it's supposed to be.
And if that's the case, that could just be replaced.
Let's see here.
And even if PlayStation made it so that like the average user can't replace it, like they made it like it was soldered in, somebody out there would be able to find a replacement for it. And what the CMOS battery does is when the PlayStation is booting up, it has a set of data.
Yep, it's a CMOS battery.
Yeah, there's a set of data that's in the boot sequence of the PlayStation, and that data it's held in a area that like it will always run that data when it's booting. If a CMOS battery dies, that data will disappear. But it's mainly like for an updated PlayStation. So like any PlayStation updates, if they are not like re-hard coded into this chip that the data would be in, it would just automatically revert to the original data set. So it'd be like if you had a first generation PS5 again.
Which I do have, but it's the disc one.
No, see, like since you have like PlayStation updates and stuff like that, the data's changed, so the boot's different. Yeah, but if all computers have a CMOS battery, yeah, if like for instance in my computer, if my CMOS battery were to die, I'd lose my computer's date and time information, fan configurations. If I had the system memory configuration, any of the if I had like an overclock on the CPU, stuff like that, the computer would boot, but it would throw an error every time that it's trying to boot, and then the data would reset every single time because there's nothing powering that chip to keep that data in memory. so that the system would still be operational. It's just like it would just keep forgetting things. If you remember the original Xbox, they had a battery in that too. Except for that battery would leak over time. And that was the battery to keep the timing on the Xbox.
Now, this I did not know.
Yeah.
It's my first time hearing
so,
about
like,
this kind of leak. Like an actual
Yeah.
leak.
Yeah, the battery itself would start leaking. Like as it got older, the battery would start leaking. And what it would usually do is it'd leak onto the motherboard, and then it would corrode the motherboard.
Yikes.
So,
That's what I had, yeah.
so like, yeah, that's why you got to be really careful if you buy a used Xbox. You got to see if this this battery and the what is it? Trying to think. The capacitors around the battery have been changed. Because all original Xboxes have this. And the worst part is if you had a pristine Xbox never taken out of the box, never used, it will still have this issue. Because the battery, it just degrades over time. It was also like with the original PlayStation 5 when they had the liquid metal for the processor unit. If you kept the PlayStation 5 standing upright, the liquid metal would eventually start seeping out from underneath the cooler of the processor and then just leak out onto the board. So like you would have a PS5 that's been like if it was sitting on store shelves for like a few years, you buy it, you take it home, you try to start it up, and then it would just short out just because of this liquid metal thing. It was so stupid.
That's safe to say, my PlayStation 5 don't die, son.
Yeah,
my turns up great.
Yeah, yeah, just be careful with that, because I know
Okay.
yours is an early generation of it, right?
Yeah, and it's like, because I'm so fucking limited I am. With space, I've been forced to put standing up. I have, you know.
Yeah. See, the thing is, the reason why this is bad is because, like, liquid metal itself is really good for cooling because it is an insanely good conductor of heat. The problem is that it is literally metal. So if you get it on some place that it's not supposed to be, it's just gonna start shorting out everything it touches.
God, system, considering they had the PlayStation console team designed to stand since the PlayStation 2.
Oh, ours
Yeah.
left.
Oh, later, ours.
Take care.
Yeah. So if you have a first gen PS5, it's recommended that you keep it on its side. Yeah, I don't have to worry about it because I have the Slim, and they use a different type of cooling method instead of liquid metal.
Mine's the first generation.
The like the PS5 is supposed to have this rubber gasket that goes around the edge of the processor to prevent the liquid metal from leaking out, but it wasn't a good gasket, so it still would leak out anyways.
Oh, freaking hard. I am like,
And
basically.
the worst part is like a lot of people would have this issue well after warranty is run out. That's a problem that sucks.
Also, to answer Jason's other question, I'll be ending the stream soon. Probably do one more duel, then I'll call it.
Okay, Nintendo.
I think from now on, every time I were to do this Yu-Gi-Oh! Let's Play, I'll just do a stream of it instead of both record and stream. Why am I always hearing that little doo-doo sound?
That's my computer.
Oh.
Trying to get up.
Me.
Trying to talk to Mike about what's going on tomorrow, but he's not messaging me. Bastard.
Getting in the dark. Well, normally what you do there, Clark, is when you say, well, you didn't reply, you didn't, so like, well, I'm not going to be doing this because you didn't let me know. If I don't hear nothing, I can't do anything.
Well, holy fudge, I got the Red Ice Black Metal Dragon. The card that is decently powerful, the problem is I need Metal Morph to use it. Did Nintendo 64 ever have any malfunctioning problems?
No, not really. I think some of the issues with 64 was just that the
Controller?
no, well, thumbsticks on the controller would go bad, and it's mainly because it wasn't because of like the mechanism itself. It's because people ream on the thumbsticks and they would just wear out.
Especially if you're playing
so
Mario Party.
I think the biggest issue with the N64 was the controller. Otherwise, sometimes the cartridge slot would get dirty. But that was pretty mitigated. It never really had any overheating issues. It was a well-built system.
Did you know, Clark, that Nintendo 64 did at one point have a CD attachment?
Yeah, that was the Sony PlayStation.
No.
attachment.
I said Nintendo 64 at one
Yeah,
point.
that was supposed to be the Sony or the Nintendo PlayStation attachment.
Oh.
Yeah.
Which eventually
That was-
got changed to the... What do they call it? The
And the-
disc drive?
Yep. And that was when Nintendo was like, "Sir, discs are never going to be a viable media source." Oh, somebody joined. Ah, Alkin,
Hey, what's up?
you're back.
Yeah, okay.
Are you still streaming?
No, I stopped.
Oh, okay.
What happened, Alton?
What?
What happened? Why stop streaming?
What happened?
Yeah.
Oh, so I'm like watching my aunt's dog while they're like on a cruise this week. They're coming back tomorrow. And I've been like walking around the house trying to figure out what the fuck their router is. And I found it and I was like, oh, I'm gonna restart this. I didn't even fucking think about it. Just
No. No, what happened that you stopped your stream?
Oh, I finished this second chapter of the game. I'm just like, I gotta go like wake up at 5 in the morning to get to work at 6 in the morning.
Alright.
Been there, done that for a long time.
It's me trying to be like an honest fucking big adult, but at the same time, like, fuck, I want to keep playing this game because I'm not gonna lie, second chapter, I kind of want to keep playing.
Yeah, fortunately, adultery comes forth, it does.
Yep. You gotta focus on the thing that makes you money.
Unfortunately,
Because heck,
I think that
YouTube's just a big gamble.
Yeah. Super chats can't pay your bills.
Yep.
Dude, I got $25 in super chats today.
Ooh.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's enough for a mediocre dinner.
I appreciate everybody who like donates to me. It's pretty awesome. Like I'm not trying to like ask people to do that, but like when they do, I really do appreciate it. You know.
Yeah, like that one time where I shocked you with that $99.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. By the way, you could do that again if you want to. I would be very open to that.
there you go, Nintendo. Off you go.
Yeah, super chats are above my pay grade, but when you get the ability to
Monetize.
get AdSense, then I can help you out.
Yeah, so like that's the thing is like I've already hit the 4,000 watch hours. I just need 1,000 subscribers. That's all I need. So
Which can really take
Um,
who knows how long.
Why on Nintendo? No, not Nintendo. I was getting another 350. You need.
341, I think. I think I'm at like 649 or 659 or something.
Because you're in the partner program now, YouTube should be trying to promote you more, so therefore that should make it a bit easier for you, correct?
Yeah, from my experience, that's kind of what seems to happen because before, you remember the video I posted that got me like kicked out of the fucking partnership program. I got 300,000 views.
That's
But
fucking
the
thing.
moment I got kicked out, it's like, oh my God, my views went down 1,000,000%. So I paid a dude to, actually told him I pay him before I actually got my monetization back. But anyways, he said tomorrow he'll have like the clip for me. Hopefully get some subscribers through that, but we'll see.
I just know, what is it, fucking 23 away from the big 100k I am now, as of yesterday.
Excuse me.
Nice.
Oh,
23K.
well, we hit it.
23K. You made it sound like you're only 23 subs away.
I knew what he meant.
Yeah.
I mean, if you were that close, I'd be like, holy shit. I would be making up, random profiles just to sub to you. I want to see you get a plaque on your wall.
Right. Do you know what? Like, I'm only kind of going from experience here, but I remembered when I first got introduced to Grizzo, he had something like 150,000 subscribers, and like 4 years later, he finally got his fucking platinum. He did, and he had like 150 when I first knew him in 2020, and this was like, 2020, and this was like January-ish 2020, and like I said, took over 4 years for them to finally bend over and give him the plaque, you know? Like ridiculous.
You know what's kind of crazy is like, I remember like Deep South Gaming telling me like, oh my God, there's this fucking Kane guy, and like this Kane dude joins my server, fucking shares out my shit. I'm like, oh my God, this is crazy. This guy has like a bunch of fucking subscribers, and it's just kind of crazy to think that we're friends now, you know?
Feelings mutual.
I hope it's mutual. I fucking played Life is Strange by myself tonight, but guess what? We played It Takes Two together. Dude, I've been loving the not Life is Strange. Sorry, I keep saying Life is Strange. It Takes Two. I've been loving those. I've been watching pretty much like 90% of them. Like I've turned it to like 1.25% to like get through it a little bit faster. But like, dude,
Yeah.
watching you try to figure out these puzzles, especially the one I'm like, just jump onto it, and like it literally says like grip. It's like this is like what it says on the fucking thing itself is like, you can grip on this. And you're like, are you sure? Are you sure? It's like, it says you can fucking grip, bitch. Just jump. Trust me.
You know, if I didn't know any better, you're trying to make me sound like a dumbass.
Okay, Kay, who would you trust more, me or Alkin?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Talk about a double-ended sword.
The fact you said that makes me insulted. I'm insulted. I am fucking insulted.
I'm just not gonna throw my hat in the ring on that one. Because then it would be a pretty easy choice. Because
I'll tell
Kane and
you,
we worked really well together, like surprisingly well.
Dude, if you watched our It Takes Two like streams, like the videos you post, you'd be like, Alkin is so fucking patient with Kane. You'd be like, Alkin's a good guy. He's a good guy. Because I was so patient with this motherfucker. So fucking patient.
And then you go and watch the fucking video, and all you're gonna hear is, dude, you're picking this up quicker than everybody I played this game with. Holy shit, dude. Yeah, that's like the one thing I fucking remember you saying all the time.
Do you know why?
Because everybody else just rage quit.
Well, no, not necessarily everybody else, but like the person I played with before you, I would be like, okay, I'm gonna let you try to solve the puzzle. You have a question, ask me.
Yeah.
You'd be like, tell me, blah. Like they just be so fucking mad. Sorry, I didn't mean to scream.
I don't want to learn. I just want to fucking tell me already. Yeah, because like
because I'd be like, okay, cool.
Learning.
So like for you, I'd be like, hey, so there's this thing over here. It's pretty interesting, right? And they'd be like, just fucking tell me. And they told me like, hey, they basically told me to fuck off. They're done with me, all this kind of shit. There's more to the story than that, obviously, but they sent me this long message telling me to fuck off. They don't argue with anybody else except for me, which we don't argue. Usually it's them fucking getting mad at me. And anyways, so that's why I kept saying that, because you were literally the second person the next person I played with that. But I was so surprised by the fact that you were just so open to like my little like, hey, because they even told you like, hey, if you have an issue, let me know. I'll tell you what to do. I'll give you hints. And you'd be like, I don't understand. I'd be like, oh, maybe try this. They would get mad at me, like super fucking pissed off, yelling and screaming at me.
Yeah, I know some people like that. I think the fun out of it.
I'm sorry. I had a kernel in my throat. I was eating popcorn earlier.
One of these days, we're gonna have to go through the rest of Portal 2, Kane.
I still have it.
Like
that was hard for me to get to kind of wrap my head around, to kind of get into the zone, but it was fun when we got into it, you know, when we got the gist of it, you know, because one thing about playing Portal with Clark was the two of us were kind of figuring it out, whereas obviously Alden played It Takes Two a few times, so he would have known a good portion of it. But I'm not going to lie, Alden, you would admit yourself, if you were playing for the first time as well as me, it would have been great to have that side of it, of the both of us figuring it out, you know, bouncing ideas back and forth, trying different things and all this, you know. That would have been very good, but we still had a good time. We did.
Well, that's also the other side of the situation, is that I always played as the guy, and I told you, you should play as a guy. I've never played as a girl. The other person wanted to play as a girl, and I was like, okay, cool, I'll play as a guy. I will tell you, like, what I can do. Like, I can do this, and I would show them what I could do, and they would just get mad, like, just tell me what the fuck to do! And apparently that was, like, one of their little, like, last F you, fuck you, you should have just fucking told me, you're an asshole, fucking trying to get me. It's just one of those, like, okay, you have an issue, it's not my fucking problem anymore. But I do apologize if I did bring up that last situation, because I'm not gonna lie, they were fucking really hard to play with. I enjoyed the game. I loved the game, but they were hard to fucking play with because they just complain all the time. I just got tired of being screamed at and yelled at all the time, you know?
Yeah, that's normally kicking very quickly, getting fed up being yelled and screamed at all the time.
Yeah, the only thing that frustrates me about playing with Kane is that you will tell him what to do, and then he'll do it, and then like 2 minutes later, you'll come across the same issue, and then he'll forget what he needs to do. Don't deny, Kane, you do it all the time.
Kane,
I'll get-
Kane,
I'll
I'm
give-
like
I'll
literally,
give
I've
Dory.
literally, Kane, I literally rewatched our first like 3 episodes of that, and
Yeah.
I agree with Clark 100% because the amount of times I've been like, hey, you can double jump and dash, and I had to tell you multiple fucking times, like not even like 5 minutes go by, I'd be like, hey, you could jump, dash, and you just keep dying and dying and dying. It's like jump, dash. And I would tell you, and you just wouldn't be listening because you wouldn't make your little jokes,
And
which were
then
actually very
you can
funny,
watch-
very funny.
and then you can watch the other 21 episodes or 24 episodes, and you can watch me being a pro at it in the end, but still fucking up by falling off my dress. And
Ken,
falling
let's
off
be
the
honest. It's going to be 24 episodes of me reminding you how to double jump and dash.
track. No. And I'll tell you exactly what I'm referring to. The fact that because we kind of we couldn't record it every week, of course. So it was more like when we got into after we did a few playthroughs together, when we finally got back, I was just like, oh wait, how'd you jump? How'd you dash again? And all this, and you're telling me, and then I'm fine again for the rest of the episode.
Yeah, so literally like 2 hours, I'll be reminding you how to do the fucking controls while we're playing the game.
I just really wish that there was a game that Kane is a master at that I could actually play, because I'd like to see what it'd be like if the shoe was on the other foot. 'Cause
Bloodborne, Clark. Bloodborne.
But the thing is, it would be the entire time you telling me what to do, and I would just wouldn't have the skills to perform it. So it wouldn't be that I would forget, it would be that I just suck at the game. So it's different.
Well, hey, Kane, I literally did ask you to play Bloodborne with me like 3-4 months ago.
Because like, yeah, most of the multiplayer games I play with Kane, I've played extensively before.
Sorry, I'll take my headset off there. Talking to Steven.
And Kane's the majority of Kane's games are retro games, so you can't really do multiplayer with those.
Bloodborne.
I can't do Bloodborne. can't.
Kane, I literally asked you to play Bloodborne before you started playing with fucking
No, you fucking
Nintendo.
did.
I literally
You fucking did. No, you.
Yes, I did. I literally brought it up. I was like, hey, my friend wants to play this game. Do you want to play it? And then all of a sudden, like one random day, I was like, oh, they're playing Bloodborne. Cool. I'm at fucking work. I can't play it right now.
No,
But I
you
asked
didn't.
you. No.
No. I told you I'm currently playing with Nintendo, but I can play
No,
with you after I'm
no,
done with Nintendo.
No,
I
you did not.
said
No,
that
no,
shit.
no.
I did.
Kane,
I did.
Kane, no.
I did.
All right.
Here,
Well,
here.
to
This isn't a video
settle this,
game. I remember that.
to settle this, no matter
Dude.
what, Kane is down. I'm just saying, he's down.
Yeah.
He will play whenever. That is
Obviously
for
not
sure.
Bloodborne when I asked him to fucking play it fucking several months ago.
But he is down when he's probably done with Nintendo.
Alright,
'Cause
we can all play at the same
Really,
time.
he is not gonna turn down a chance to play Bloodborne. I'll tell you that right now.
And that's why I call bullshit on what Alkin is saying. Because if
Oh
he
my
allowed
god, are you gonna really gonna make me
Nintendo-
fucking dude? Kane, no, I asked you. I literally told you my friend wanted to play Bloodborne. I was like, I'm looking for people to play Bloodborne with.
Yeah.
This is like fucking several months ago. And we literally had a conversation. We were trying to figure out what's the fucking magic thing. And we had the whole thing. Oh, it's called Arcane.
Like, dude, are you saying all this back when we were already doing a playthrough together? And that was called.
No,
It
this
Takes
no,
Two
this was
and The
this
Way
was like,
Out?
dude, this is like probably like 3-4 months ago. This is like before I went to college. I started going back to college because I was talking to you about it.
Really?
Yeah, literally, I
yeah,
asked you if you
I
wanted to.
Yeah,
I'm not
no, I
mad.
do remember the comment. I do
Yeah.
remember the conversation.
I'm not
yeah.
mad. I just was like, damn, fuck, I can't play it right now. But also like, fuck, I kind of want to join.
Uh,
Yeah, The only problem now with you guys playing together is the schedule. That's it.
But Kane, I did mention I wanted to play Bloodborne a while ago.
I know you did.
Yeah.
I know you did. I just remember having one conversation, not two.
So, alright, so in Kane's defense, the only reason why he's doing it with Nintendo now is because Nintendo is more available for it.
Which is true.
Kane, I will split my legs for you, man. I will open up for you. I am doing the splits right now for you, Kane. Come on, man. Come on.
Olkin, think of
Come
the
on,
kids,
buddy.
Olkin. Think of the kids.
Hit the button.
This is getting pretty graphic for a Nintendo guy stream.
Yeah. I pushed his stream to the limit. It was just that's insane. I think Alvin just beat me to the punch he did now.
Nintendo. Okay. Let me think. Where am I working next week? Okay. So, next week, do you want to meet up?
It'd have to be on the weekend.
Yes,
No,
that's...
he's talking to Nintendo.
I'm talking in person.
Just saying, for Kane, for sure, it has to be on the weekend because he's working all 5 days next week.
Oh, well, fuck Kane. He fucking gave up on my fucking Discord fucking fun Bloodborne fucking pussy bleeding fucking
What the?
fucking game.
Oh,
So, the only
Just
person I
remember,
could...
just remember, guys, when he comes back to ask me, so when we're doing Bloodborne again, I'll just send him this clip as well, just to remind him what he said. All good.
yep.
Dude, Kane, also, do you not remember I literally sent you a picture that I had actually installed Bloodborne when I asked you to play it? It's on my fucking PS5 right now. It's been on there for like fucking like 3-4 months.
Did you start the game by any chance, Alton?
Yeah.
No, like, no. Are you in the game? Like, have you made any progress, or are you at the start of it? I'm asking.
I made a character and I got my weapons.
Okay, you actually need to do a tiny little bit more than to get.
I was not paying attention to the chat. Jason says hi to you, Olkin.
Hi, Jason. No, I know
yeah.
exactly what needs to be done. I get the whole like fucking little eyeballs in the corner, but I did make a character because I wanted to play.
Okay.
And I made a character like fucking 2 years ago with a guy who I don't know if y'all saw. Did y'all check my? Did y'all see my my server? Like the dude who was like a troll got trolled back, and he like got so mad that he left and he kicked me from his fucking server, even though I didn't say anything.
No.
Yeah, so that's what happened. Anyways, the person who I was gonna play with after that, like 6 months ago, maybe 5-6 months ago, was his brother, his twin brother. And I was talking to Kane about it. I was like, hey man, blah blah blah. And I remember I was talking to Kane. I was like, I want to do an arcane build, but I didn't remember the name arcane. So I was talking to Kane about it. I was like, what is the magic build? I was like, I think it starts with an A. He's like, I was like, oh, arcane. Kind of crazy, but yeah.
That is something I haven't really used. That haven't, so I do need to.
Well, I like Ludwig's. I
like
Ludwig's Holy Blade.
Everybody does. Who doesn't?
It's nice, but arcane builds with that, correct? Right?
No. Arcane doesn't. Arcane doesn't build with your melee weapons. Arcane is an ability that you can find, but
Well, no. Like it's called Ludwig's Holy Blade. The arcane builds it up a little bit. There's like 2 ways you could take it. There's like I think like strength or dexterity, and then there's like arcane.
Are you
You
talking
might
about
be thinking
what...
of the.
I think he's talking
No,
about...
you might be thinking. Yeah, that you're thinking of the Moonlight Sword, yeah.
Sure, I'll do that. Whatever.
Yeah, I would listen to Kane on this one. He's like the subject matter expert of Bloodborne.
No,
I don't know, man.
Arcane.
Every time I ask him for advice, he always just says he'll play with me and tell me, and he just never does. Never does.
Oh, Oh yeah, okay. Go check out the 3 videos you claimed you just watched then.
What?
You claim I never play games with you and all that. Go back and just check the 3 videos you said you just watched of the
Yeah.
three of us playing together.
And you asked me for advice, and then you just suddenly disappear from the Discord call.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that, man. I really don't know what to say. I apologized enough over the messages.
Speaking of which, can you do me a favor? A huge favor. And this is not for just me, it's for everybody. Just do this one thing. When you leave our Discord call, can you at least say bye? Or I'm gonna go stream now.
No, he's asking you not to pull anything.
Yeah,
Don't worry, he's saying it in a joking manner, Alison. Don't worry.
it just, you know, it'd be nice. I'm not upset about it. It's just, you know,
Sorry.
it's
Like I said, if you look at my history on my channel right now, go to my channel, you'll see I literally started streaming 4 times, and I kept stopping because the internet was fucking sucking. I fucking stupidly literally I'm not even joking. I literally found the router of the house I'm staying at, which is my aunt's house, because I'm watching her dog, and I unplugged it without fucking thinking, and I was like, God fucking damn it. And then after I talked to you, I was like, shit.
So then, were you just gonna drop out of the call regardless?
I literally just unplugged it without fucking thinking.
It's just, it was only irritating to me because I was mid-conversation with you.
Yeah.
And I thought it was Kane that left because he said that he had to leave because he had to restart his phone. And then it was moments later when Kane actually left that I realized that you left right away. So.
Yeah, it was fucking stupid. I literally found the fucking router because they're on a cruise and they're not talking to me. I literally unplugged it and replugged it. I was like, oh shit. That's why I messaged you back when the internet came back up. I'm sorry.
Yeah, just, you know.
I try my best to say
Communication
hi
goes a long
if I
way.
can.
I would appreciate it because it annoys the hell out of me when Ethan does
Dude,
it all the time.
It annoys the hell
Oh,
out of me
yeah.
too. I understand. And like, this is the reason I'm back in the call is I'm trying to say like, I'm sorry, man. I really am. Because that pisses me off
Okay.
when people do that to me. I'm sorry.
It's all right.
It's okay. It's okay.
Don't,
Relax.
just don't do it again.
I will do my best to not ever unplug something without thinking before I do it again.
Or just leaving without saying something.
A little bit of communication goes a long way, doesn't it, guys?
Because with us, like if people leave suddenly, we assume something's wrong. Because that's usually the case, unless it is either you or Ethan, because we know that you both just drop out randomly. Well, at least for you, it's usually because you're about to start your stream. But you know, either way, just be like, hey, I'm gonna go do this now, and then everything will be fine. Not mad.
Communication.
Not mad. Nobody's mad. Just
Nobody's
letting you know.
mad.
Letting you know about a annoyance that we have.
All right. Did I not also apologize immediately afterwards, though?
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I do. But
I didn't pull a fucking. I'm not gonna say his fucking name because you know who I'm gonna fucking say. But no, I'm really sorry, man. It's what?
I was joking. I say you can't go one call. You can't.
Oh.
I'm joking. Don't worry. I'm joking. Don't worry.
It's a good joke. It's a good joke. No, I really am sorry. It's just dumbass moment. I'm just so used to like being on my phone at certain times, and I just unplugged the fucking router and replugged it back in. This is not the house I typically stay at, and just restarted things. I was like, well, shit. I kind of like it's late. I want to do my stream, 2 hours. Anyways, I did try my best to apologize. I'm sorry if it pissed you off or got on your nerves. I was trying to be disrespectful. I apologize if it annoys you, if that happened. I'm really sorry. I mean it.
It's fine. We talked it out. Everything's okay. That's all that matters.
I was even like when I came
Great
back,
that I
saying,
could talk it
"Where's
out with
Bobby?"
you, but not the other person that we are joking about.
No,
Wink, wink,
don't,
wink.
nope, just
Walai,
don't.
walai, walai,
Yeah.
Malkin, walai.
Just,
No. Walai, Malkin. Just kind of save the joke for a different time. That's all I'm gonna say. Man, from your experience, Malkin.
See what?
For streaming.
Man, from your experience. We're still streaming.
I'm talking about Nintendo, man. Me and Nintendo, we need to be fucking meeting up. We live in the fucking same fucking state with the same fucking city.
okay, you live in the same state, but you probably live like a decade away from each other because
I'll take what you.
Texas is so damn big.
I'll take what you lived an hour away from me.
What she said.
God damn it.
Like seriously, how long does it take to transverse from the west side to the east side of Texas?
50 hours.
No, it doesn't.
Isn't it like?
That's how it
isn't
feels
it
like.
like 6 or 8 hours to transfer?
So
like
I'll put it
across?
in this perspective. I live in North Texas. I live in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. I drove to fucking Colorado. I think I was driving in Texas, so it's like a 11.5-hour drive. About like 7 of those hours were in fucking Texas.
Exactly.
One of those were in Oklahoma. Wasn't that nice?
Ah, Oklahoma. I just instantly think of JR's barbecue sauce. Don't worry, it's nothing dirty.
Hi, Misty. Hi, Misty.
Hey, Steve, you've been a butt this week.
I haven't had any windows open, so she's been good.
That's good.
It's been too damn cold to have windows open.
And fucking hot again here it is. I'm like, what the hell? I have to sit there and drink like a jug of water there just to fucking feel that right there.
It's like almost freezing outside right now.
And I'm trying to fucking walk now with a full stomach of water right out there. I hate it. You know that feeling where you have a jug of water inside you, you keep splashing it around?
Yep.
Yeah, I got that now, I do. I don't like it!
Nintendo, weren't you supposed to end your stream like a half hour ago?
Yeah, but I was enjoying y'all's conversation too much.
Oh my goodness. What was your favorite part of the conversation, Nintendo?
The constant yelling.
Loud noises!
I'll try doing that with, what's that clown's name again from Final Fantasy VI called again?
Kafka.
I'll try to do that in Kefka's voice.
Tell me what to say and I can do it. You have to type it to me though.
Nah, do whatever you want, I don't care.
So Nintendo, how far are you through this group of people?
I'll take I can easily go on and do the next set of fights, but there's some packs that are locked behind these people. I just hate that I have to beat them every single dang time to get more cards.
I can't sit down because Faith stole my chair.
And we all know what happens when fate steals the chair. You don't get it back.
Yeah, apparently I accidentally sit on her a couple of times. Well, once.
Did you say you're sorry?
I did. I apologized right away.
Oh shoot.
You're all like,
And And then today I accidentally sat on Misty.
You should never have us sitting down your cats on accident.
Yep, me not paying attention before I sit.
Did I use ever see the videos? They were funny when they come out, but then they got a bit tiring very quickly. Did you ever see the videos of when people accidentally sit on the husky's tail, and the husky's looking at them like, "You're sitting on my tail," and they're just like, the owner's like, "I don't care," and then the person's like just zooming on the husky's face, and then suddenly the husky is like smothers them or the owner under the pillow. It was funny at first when they did it, but then it like got old very quickly because everybody was doing it for 2 hours.
I like Huskies
But,
resting bitch faces. Those are funny. When they're just like sitting there, like laying down, they're just like not amused with everything that's going on.
There's one video that I found where a cat's tail gets caught on fire. I am not kidding, by the way. Yeah, it's a little video. And the cat just does not seem to care.
Alkin, I was about to blow a gasket.
Oh, that's right.
Sorry, that was on purpose.
I would hope so. Because I was literally about to flip out. I was at the point I was like, I didn't even care that it was on stream.
For the stuff that
I had
from
to.
what I
I
said.
had to. Oh my goodness.
Oh, Faithy Cat. You're just like, hey, it's bedtime. Nintendo, you're not doing so hot this round.
No, I am not. Thankfully, at least I have my defensive monsters out.
But Nintendo, you're so hot though.
I'm not hot, I'm ugly.
But Nintendo, you're so lovely.
Yeah, tell that to Kane.
Game, but Nintendo's so lovely and hot at the same time.
No, he would call me an annoying... I don't know what he would call me.
An annoying expletive.
But Kane,
That works too.
Nintendo is a hot, beautiful, annoying expletive.
I think Kane wants to
Can I
fill
have
up
what
now.
can I have what you're smoking, Alkin? I'd very appreciate that.
Do you have it on what?
Can I have whatever you're smoking, Alkin? I would very much appreciate that. If I may just say something like that. I'd very much appreciate that, buddy.
Okay.
Very
you want
much
some?
appreciate.
Think,
Do
Vulcan.
you mind if?
Think of how many...
Do you mind if? Okay, well, me and Nintendo live close together, so do you mind if I give it to Nintendo and he just gives you what I'm smoking? Is that cool?
No, I don't want to come from time, but I don't.
Yes, because he knows I'll be 5 times more annoying.
If you got a couple of tranquilizers stuck inside your Nintendo to calm you down, that'd be good.
Oh, no.
I mean, it depends on what Alkin is smoking. If it was crack, yeah, that'd be weird.
No, man, I smoke straight fucking Adderall, brah.
Very similar. I don't think you should smoke it though. You could snort it if you want, but
Oh, don't snort that. That's no, don't do that. You're wasting it at that point.
what do you mean?
Doing
Trust me,
Adderall?
you don't want to smoke Adderall.
Well, I don't smoke Adderall.
Either way, to the viewers out there, don't do drugs.
Yeah, don't do drugs unless you want it in your heart.
Don't do drugs unless you want to have a good time.
Nope. Just don't do
For
it.
20 minutes and then die when you're fucking 20.
The funny part is that we were talking about this stuff during early stream.
Dude, take it from me. If you look at my YouTube channel, which, by the way, I'm not trying to plug it, I had multiple friends who died from drug overdoses. Don't do drugs. It's not worth it.
Nope.
Feels good at the time, but like it's not worth it later on. It's like 20 minutes or hour, 4 hours of like fucking feeling good, and then multiple days of feeling horrible. It's not worth it.
Well, it looks like
Right,
I got my
guys.
comeback.
Never would it. Never would it.
And that is a true video. I actually did make a video like 2 years ago talking about my best friend passing away from overdose. So
Individual, thank you.
So Kane,
Yes. Oh, okay.
what's our next game?
What's our next game? We were just talking about it. Bloodborne.
Well, other than Bloodborne, is there something else you want to like possibly play?
Not going to think of anything on top of my head. I can't. But like.
Also,
Right now,
same
but,
same question to you, Clark. Is there a game you might want to possibly play with me?
I've been on a single player kick at the moment.
Yeah, me too. That's why I'm trying to like branch out a little bit to like. So by single player, I mean like I want something with like a story. I want to experience the story with somebody else. So if you have any ideas of stuff we could do that with, I'm all ears. Me and Nintendo are playing Final Fantasy VI, so it's minus Nintendo's contribution.
Well, one of these days we have to sort out a time to play Left 4 Dead.
2.
Yeah,
And then pray to God that Kane's computer can handle it.
Not bad.
Okay, I think I'm finally done with streaming for today.
I'm surprised you streamed at all, Nintendo, considering what you did yesterday.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised
Actually,
too
how did that go
myself.
for how did that go for you yesterday?
It was actually
Yeah.
very successful.
Yeah, you told me the watch time. What was it again? 40,000?
Like, I think it was 46,000. I mean, excuse me, 46 hours.
46 hours.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. What did I say? 1,000. Yeah, very good.
Yep, and I got a
Very
total of 179 views from it. Well, everyone, thank you all for coming by today. I will not be available tomorrow. I'm going to be with my dad. I'm going to hang out with him for Saturday. And I'll be back on Sunday with hopefully more Bloodborne. If not, I don't know what we'll do. Anyway, thank you all for...
Get your cooking schedule sorted.
Okay,
Can't miss Bloodborne.
okay, I will. Well, thank you all for...
Remember, I can't stream Monday. I can't, so it has to be Sunday.
I know. Well, like I said, thank you all for coming by, and have a good night, everyone.
Later, everybody.
Later, everybody. Nintendo's very annoying. Don't forget that, everybody.
Why-
Very important.
Why, thank you. Vulcan, don't you have some nice things to
problem.
say?
subscribe to Nintendo, and also you need to fucking worship the Zilla, okay? Worship the Zilla.
God forbid, not still.
Bye.
Hi, Misty.